Yeah. And not for him to come back and be a king at all, for fair elections and the return of democracy to this country after 47 years of brutality and death. Hey, as much as I know about the history of Iran when it comes to Pahlavi, the Pahlavi was overthrown by Iranian people itself because he was brutal. He was a selfish. Actually, that is incorrect. Yeah.
Actually, that's incorrect. I lived under his rule.
Yeah. Oh,
I know family. I know him. I know what it's like. It was not true. He was not brutal. The whole reason that the revolution in fucking 1979 was successful is he left because he didn't want bloodshed. If you listen to his final speech before he left, he said, "I don't want the streets of Iran to be filled with blood." He left because let me finish. 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 Shut up and let me finish. He left because he cared about his country. He cared about his people. He thought he'd be back much sooner. He thought he would be back in 6 months. It was not going to be permanent. He made that mistake, but he left because he didn't want bloodshed. Unlike this fucking regime who's killing people over and over and over again. Okay?
Every single day.
So do not tell me from what you've heard. No, let me finish. Do not tell me from what you've heard, because what you've heard is different than lived experience, okay?
Your emotions are valid, but
of course,
it's not my emotion that took over the country. The regime that took over the country is of course going to tell you a story in which Ahmed was the bad guy, which he was not. He left the country because he didn't want to spill his own people's blood. And this regime, doesn't matter how many people come out to the streets and get killed, they will not, like it's nothing. They will not give in. The elections didn't work. They tried voting differently. They tried protesting. They tried literally everything, not voting anything in the book. This regime will not listen to the people. It will kill you.
I know that. No.
Don't you dare talk about that.
Don't go there.
No, I dare because what I'm saying is true. You understand? That's why I dare. Listen, Pahlavi, it's clear, crystal clear. I think there is evidence. There were well-documented facts. That Pahlavi was overthrown because he was selfish and narcissistic guy. He would throw party, and he would not give a shit about the poor people. I think you know that. There were many poor people by the time. During that time.
I'm sorry. Do you know? Kifan, be quiet for a second. Do you know? Be quiet. Be quiet and listen. Do you know that the majority of people that were in the streets? Let me finish. No, let me fucking finish. No,
When a woman speaks, you shut the fuck up here, especially she's a mod. Okay?
They weren't Muslim. The ones in the streets who were students who were looking for him to leave were actually the fucking students that Pahlavi sent overseas and paid for their fucking education. So shut the fuck up.
Hey, you don't have to be disrespectful. I'm just telling the truth, and I'm not saying anything bullshit.
What is the truth? How do you know it's the truth? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm telling the truth.
Who are you to know the truth? Did you live there? Are you Iranian?
I am ask me any question you prefer.
What the hell? I will speak right now. Let me speak.
Thank you so much. His opportunity myself. I am Govind Singh Rawat. I will be a better. Thank you so much. I am belong to India.
India is talking about promotion. We're talking about
Are you guys?
Everybody, all of us, all people, I am.
Are we all retarded? Do we not know how to speak one time, everything at the fucking same time? Like, is this like something like after reading, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you?
Everybody, all persons, all of guys, thank you so much.
Shut the fuck up before I put you back in the audience. Okay? One fucking mic at a time.
It should be the supporter of IRGC. I should speak because I'm the only one here.
IRGC. Yeah, talk for us.
You're sick fuck, you are IRGC bastard.
What up? Is this Ali? This dumb cunt Ali?
This is dumb cunt Ali.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
you.
the fucking one that supports
Ali.
fucking rape before
Ask
kill.
her.
This is the one that
Ali,
fucking actually did.
my main came up.
He's here again to say, no, I do not support
This is the one that
IRGC.
supports
And
rape.
then when I
Kitover.
sing about
Ali.
Khamenei being in pieces, he would cry,
Ask her.
no, not
Ali,
Khamenei.
Ali.
The genocidal maniac.
End of the day,
Purpose
all
or
this
person.
fund, whole world, all rich people are getting kidneys, liver, whichever organ they want, they are getting.
भाई तू कौन है क्या बात कर रहे हैं
But
लाफ्टी क्या
End of the day, end of the day, the result of the war which is going on is
the IRGC
kidney, liver, each and every necessary parts are being extracted from the surrender or a ceasefire of someone. The people are looting.
If the listen, as you have Make Your Lives Better, if the
People are
IRGC
supporting
stays,
this as an movement.
no, yes, I know, they're crazy. Listen, if the IRGC stays in Iran, there will be no more India in 20 years, I promise you. So they have to go.
you sure about it?
Ali,
I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
you must have the balls to
Your father though.
clarify that you love IRGC. See, I am seeing it. I am a big
Not
supporter
about
of
India,
IRGC.
Iran. Brother, you
And
people
we'll
are.
be defeating the United States of America.
You
And we'll be
people are.
enslaving all the women of Iran.
Are you
See,
people are
this is
living
what
in a la la land? Are you people living in a la la land? Wake up, man. Wake up to the reality. Understand the truth. What's happening?
Rafi.
Wake up to the reality, man. Wake
You're
up to the reality. Wake up to the reality, man. Yes, white man. Worms.
You IRGC fuckface faggot, cunt eating faggot asshole, cunt licking
Hey
dick
guys,
fucker.
you
This is
Coolsy, I'm sorry, Wakas, I'm sorry. Look, you can't have a debate like that, you know, first, I was like trying to make a point.
We can't have
Something else,
you guys because you guys keep
You know,
lying.
you can't have debate like that, you know?
There will be no debate with IRGC because you're always supporting a bunch of piece of shits that are genocidal to their own people.
I'm
Not
not supporting.
even their own people, the people in the whole region
with us.
and beyond.
Hey, Glo, I don't support that, understand? Actually,
special place in hell for those
you're
people.
I'm more than you do. What I'm telling is, what I'm trying to tell, Coolsy, be cool, understand? You're Coolsy. Look, what I'm trying to say
I'm just
is
telling you
that.
they're faggots, they're bastards,
Oh,
they're
oh.
fuckface faggots, they eat ass, they fuck up,
Never
there's
thought.
IRGC fucks. They don't give a fuck about the human life.
It's the problem.
I know that. I think Trump doesn't give a shit about the people.
Oh, you're gonna compare Trump to IRGC? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's the problem.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
The civilian life.
You might not even like Trump, but there is no fucking comparison, sorry.
Something wrong with it we have to discuss here. Do you understand me? You
No, I don't
Hope, you know,
understand.
let's get to the point here. Do you understand? Listen.
No,
Hope
I'm not
and,
listening. Not fucking listening to dumb shit.
shit.
Not here to
This is
debate
what
dumb
happens.
shit.
Well,
You
this is what
literally
happens.
can't have a.
Hello.
Does anyone like you
What you guys
really
talk,
wants to talk?
listening. I've been listening for a while and I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
Dumb
The
shit.
IRGC called it, putting candies in, they're shooting candies at people when they're killing their own people. They call it candy.
Hey,
doing that only.
this
Let me
debate
tell
is
you something
one-sided.
else.
I'll be honest with you guys. This debate is very one-sided.
Who cares?
You all know
Nobody is going to sit here and
I don't say
listen
that
to
I'm supporting
IRGC.
IRGC. You have to be honest as well.
I'm gonna mute you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking mute you, and you're going to listen, okay? Because the truth of the matter is, not a single person in here and listen to garbage from either IRGC participants or the cucks that support this bullshit. I'm sorry, you don't get to have a talk. It's not a debate. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
You IRGC
We've been
faggot.
doing this for
You're a
3
land
months
nigger.
with you guys, and you come up with the same bullshit, ideological bullshit. Alright, well, innocent people are dying and being executed as we speak right now in my home country. And you're on here spreading fucking idiot propaganda. Nobody fucking believes you guys, except for some LGBTQ plus leftist Democrat fucks that are retarded.
Exactly.
Alright?
Exactly. They don't even know what they're doing. They can't even stand up for their own human rights. Those LGBT.
That's a nice point. Not
It is a very one-sided thing,
Exactly.
This isn't a debate, fuckwad. This is debate. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why that's what you say.
No,
Yeah, hold on. You know what I love?
We're not debating that.
You know what I love? Strong woman. I love it. Putting these men in
Yeah,
place.
that's great, Robbie. Can we talk?
Yeah, dog.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, first of all, I didn't know what you guys know about, except the idea that one is supporting IRGC and the other one is against it. But, I mean, you guys are talking about these innocent people are being killed and innocent people are being killed all over the Middle East. That's not new. But you know, let's say what we all hate the Iranian government right now, right? It's just a terrorist
I
government.
think that's what you're missing. There are a few on stage who don't. That's the problem.
Well, they are. They are. Anyways, but okay, guys, Globe with supporting Pahlavi. You know, I don't understand this idea. Like, you had one shot that could give you the chance to overcome the which. What the
They
fuck
don't
is?
care. They really
Alright.
won't
Listen.
fuck each other in the
Listen,
ass.
why are you
The
so
guys that
listen?
agree.
Why are you so focused on Pahlavi? The thing,
Yeah, but
the
because
most
they ruined
important thing
everything.
here is that the
Because
people of
you-
Iran will get to elect their next leader and system of governance. That is the thing. Now, if someone wants to support him, they can. If someone doesn't, they can support someone else.
Okay,
It
absolutely.
doesn't matter.
I'm not saying that.
Why are you so
Right now, there's a humanitarian crisis. Can we address that fucking shit? You guys are
Let
talking about sit down the
me
road.
finish my idea.
Being hung. No,
Ahmed,
you're being hung right now.
Ahmed, El is right. Right now, there's a humanitarian crisis in Lebanon. We should talk about it.
Fuck that.
Yeah. And Ali, I'm gonna have to put you into the audience because again, you support fucking women. So
He
I'm gonna move
supports
you to the
Hezbollah,
audience.
he supports IGC, he supports
Going
fucking
into
Hamas,
bullshit.
the fucking piece of shit.
I made him a fucking mod by accident. Oh my fucking god. I rewarded him
No way.
instead of kick this some cunt.
Oh
That's
my
the worst
god.
fucking rape of.
This is my point.
No, Ahmed. The problem is Ali goes around and he would support women, young females that are virgin before you execute them so they don't go to heaven. That's what he supports. So take this person serious in whatever he says for nothing. So you go on.
Yeah, go.
I am going on. Rafael. Everything is scripted. Why can't you people think in a bigger way? What's happening in reality, man? What's happening in reality, man? Iran is in a safer side. Brother, Iran is in a safer side, but Lebanon is destroyed. Gaza has been occupied.
Hold on.
Fuck Gaza.
Guys, one mic at a time. Truth.
You people are thinking only Iran.
Truth.
Fucking Strait of Hormuz.
Are you retarded? Truth.
Rafi,
Look at me.
Why
Are you
you
retarded?
Banchot.
Did Iran give...
Shut the fuck up and wait your fucking turn to be spoken to. You fucking dumb cunt. Ahmed, continue. I'm sorry. Ahmed, it's you. You can unmic. You're mic'd up. You were speaking.
Yeah, I was.
I just want you to land your plane, but try not into the building, okay?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Go.
Well, I was addressing the Taliban movement, which I have a lot of questions about. I mean, we all know this government is expired and should be gone one way or another. Rafi, your mic is open. But these Pahlavi supporters are ruining everything. They got one shot in a long time. That was a very serious chance, opportunity for Iranian people to finally overcome. But then this guy comes and just separates everything and just really ruins the only chance that you have. You think you can do it? You can. You think Pahlavi can actually overcome this state? Does not. Okay.
What is, hold up, let's go step by step. If so, you're saying if Pahlavi comes, he won't be able to rule. Is that what you're saying?
No, he cannot even unify. I mean, to overcome a regime like this, you need to be unified.
But why?
Well, okay. So whose name did they chant on the?
1 second, Glow. First of all, the people aren't the regime. Let's start with that. The regime and the regime supporters is probably between 10 and 15% of the population. The other 90 to 85%, let's say that 80% of the population, they're not for pro-regime or for the regime. They're against it. They want to be free. I've never, I don't know if you've seen videos. Okay, so you're a third. Okay, beautiful. What have you ever seen a country in the Middle East to get bombed and people to stand, clap, cheer, and say thank you while their country is getting bombed by the populations, people screaming off the rooftops and balconies? Have you ever seen something like this, Ahmed, in any Middle Eastern country?
Shoot the people on the field that are cheering.
No, hold on. That's during
Let him answer, please. Have you ever seen this?
I'm talking about America and Israel actually came and did the strikes after they killed Khomeini in the first 40 seconds, their holy leader. Have you ever seen people cheer while their country's getting bombed? Have you ever seen something like that? And be honest, Ahmed. Yeah. And I know you've seen those videos.
Yeah, I have seen it. I've seen it when, for example, America hit Iraqi military in 1990. Most of the Iraqi Shias and Kurds were celebrating that. And I've seen that in Middle East. That's very popular. It's not a new idea.
To be free, I don't remember that. Again, maybe in the 90s it wasn't recorded so much as it is now, easily to be put on Instagram, book, and everywhere else. But I've never seen this in history that I remember.
Do you know they've come on this stage from Iran with freaking expensive VPNs that are fucking botchy and cutting off all the time, and they've told us you don't know what it's like to wake up at 5 in the morning hearing a bomb drop right next to you and be relieved and happy, not because of the bomb dropping on my country, because of the possibility of freedom after 47 years of massacre, of pain, of poverty.
Listen, you don't need to tell us what happened. We know. We see everything's happening. We actually see more than probably you saw as a Kurd. But it's not going to solve the problem. Just continue victimizing ourselves. We need to do something about it. And that is to work together. It's not about like, oh, you know what, Iran is, they're doing it. They don't care whether we do it. And you guys missing a lot of points. I know.
So what
Ahmed, may I ask you a question? Look, can I ask Ahmed a question, please?
Yeah,
so you said basically Pahlavi doesn't let people unify. Is it not Mujahid and the lefties that are doing this at the moment?
The majority of Iranians who are, having a lot of influence on media are Pahlavi supporters.
I know, but mostly, who's stopping this situation to be unified? Is it lefties and the Mujahids, and then even some Kurd element, or you're represented, right?
Listen,
the one dividing us, Ahmed, are the Kurdish separatists and the Mujahideen Khalq, the MEK, that are dividing us. Because Pahlavi has been in conversations with many of you guys that are good people and do unify. But unfortunately, it's you guys always turning your backs against the Iranian
and then
people.
saying lefties as if they're never Trumpers, basically. Yeah.
Okay, you said your point, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You don't know what's the dangers when you say Kurdish separatists, because Kurdish people are the only people who carry gun, who carry weapons there. And they are the only one who have, if there's any small chance to overcome this regime, is going to be the Kurdish movements, because they carry gun. You think religious regimes will just go without war? It's crazy. You guys don't understand the fact that there's no religious government in the entire history that was gone without war and killing. If you think anything other than this, you must be crazy.
So
And you
why
just
the
wasted
Kurdish people stop basically the gun that Trump sent it, so they stop spreading.
There's no gun.
Kurdish people were supposed to spread around the guns amongst the Iranian resistance, revolutionary people, and they decided to keep the Starlink and the weapons to themselves. If someone has been dividing and treacherous to their people, I think we know who those people are.
The Kurds.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Not the Iranian Kurds. Not the Iranian Kurds.
Not the Iranian Kurds, no, the
Iranian Kurds. The Iranian Kurds.
There is no Iranian Kurds.
There are. They say they're not Iranian.
So when you said there are just one, yet you are a separatist.
They're not Persian. Yep. They're not Persian Kurds, but they're Iranian. They call themselves Iranian. They don't call themselves Iraqi Kurds, okay? They're Iranians. So be quiet, you separatists.
What are you talking about? There's no Iraqi Kurds.
What are you talking about? You know she does know what she's talking about? This is hilarious.
No, there's no Iraqi Kurds.
Really?
How can you?
People
how-
here, six
how can you
Iranians
be
telling
Turkish
you,
Kurd?
as you call yourself a Kurd, there's no country as Kurdistan. It's a region in Iran and Iraq and Turkey. You call yourself a Kurd. We're telling you, we have Iranian Kurds. We love them. We're very proud of them people. And they call themselves Iranian Kurds, and they're on our side. They're behind me. But you separatists, I don't know if you're Iraqi Kurd or what the hell, but you do not belong in a free Iran. You will not support us. That's fine, but keep your business out, your nose out of our business as well.
And stop dividing us even more. Thank you.
Oh my God! You guys think that this is what I really worry about. I really worry about.
Take your warriors and shove it in your butt.
Let's
Thank
find
you.
some other way to get weapons to Iran. Ahmed, we've listened to you about long enough right now. Get weapons, rescue the Iranians, fuck the Iraqi Kurds, go around them, circumvent this shit. You can find a way to get to Khomeini, kill him. We can get weapons for who need them. I firmly believe that has to happen. The Iranian people have to have. Who's interrupting me right now? Who's interrupting me right now? Honestly, if we want the Iranian people to succeed, they absolutely have to have weapons. 100%. We got pagers to people who blew the fuck up. I think we can get guns to Iran.
Alhamdulillah for the pagers. We love Modi. And I gotta kind of disagree with Al on this one.
I know you don't agree, but I just don't see how
I just
these
see
people
what
can't
happens.
in the face of this weaponless.
Yes, I agree with you, and this is one of the only ways of getting that country back. But I see there's going to be a lot more deaths. Because
There is going to be a lot more
hold on, walk us 1 second, I'm speaking. I believe there's going to be a lot more deaths, sadly. And I believe that after they will accomplish what they're looking to overthrow the government, that the weapons aren't going to be handed back over. And then you're going to have a population of 70, 60 million people with guns.
Like you mean like Americans? We have guns. It's okay.
I understand, but like
we have more guns than people, Rafi.
I understand, but I'm looking with how Russia ended up in the 90s when the Soviet Union broke apart.
Not everything's Russia. These people have been so brutalized. I don't. I can't imagine a time when, if you're faced with what they're faced with now, I would rather hope for we can get along after the fact, but right now, they are gonna be slaughtered. This will not end.
I agree with you, but like in the 90s, business, because everything was communism, businesses were all belonging to the government. People started coming in, manning factories, facilities. It became organized crime like crazy, took over with the weapons and the freedom. I believe it might end up worse than it is. It might make the country inside dysfunctional, which is what I'm afraid of. If you don't arm them properly and you know who the fuck you're giving guns to, can't just give fucking people that never had guns before, especially once they taste that freedom now.
They're gonna always want it. They're gonna protect it with their fucking life.
They're gonna be hungry.
If you don't give them weapons, some other piece of shit will come in and they will do the same fucking shit. To me, this is a no-brainer. And I don't. Russia, to me, is a different animal. It was a vast, vast place. I just don't see the same. But I think I see the Iranians as largely wanting the same thing. And I don't think Russians. You still had holdout Russians, lots of them, who were fighting for communism. I just see this very differently. These are not, to me, comparable, but I understand why you might see it.
Eli and Rafi, one of the big issue with those people that they call Pahlavi dictator. Pahlavi start with Arab nationalists, like it was stopping Arab nationalists.
Right.
It start with the Marxist, Iraqi Marxists, basically, and socialists, and then with the communism, and then these mullah that crazy, like ISIS and then crazy madness. So the same people that they say the Pahlavi was dictatorship, these is the same problems right now, forward facing thing.
This man has hardly got to speak. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's always the same ones that criticize Pahlavi. It's always the MEK, it's always the separatists.
And Kefat.
Rafi, may I go now?
Yeah, you can go after I make a statement to Kefat. And I agree with you. A man shouldn't lead Iran. You know who should be the next leader once they fucking take back their country? I believe a woman, because Iranian women have bigger balls than most men I've been hearing on the stage.
We have Princess Pahlavi, which is.
I'm sorry to say. I think that should be the next fucking leader. And I think it would be the most amazing thing to welcome, to bring them into society by a woman leading. Because that's going to be a 360. That's going to go further away from that fucking Quran that they all believe in, that they were pushed to believe in. This is going to go against everything that society and the IRGC held over their head. This is going to be a fucking 180 for That would be the most beautiful fucking thing.
And then we have Princess Noor, which is a woman.
Noor Pahlavi.
Has a terrible mic. I don't know who's in the shitter trying to talk, but it's fucking.
This is what happens, Rafi, when you are a leader. Let me explain my side of leadership. See, all the Iranians sitting here must support the IRGC because we are the true defenders of the country, Iran. All the rest of the people are infidels, they are enemies of the Iran. Let me tell you what will happen in our leadership.
You're an IRGC fucker, you cunt-ass bastard.
Let me explain something. Okay.
You are not at all Iranian president.
In our leadership, women cannot speak like that. This is what happens. This is what happens when you give freedom to women.
Leadership needs to be extinct. Your leadership needs to be extinct.
They speak louder than men, and it is prohibited.
Fuck yourself with your own hand, you full-on asshole.
Go fly kite, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you talk. So every time you open your fucking mic, I'm gonna do that. Okay? I'm not listening.
I need to back channel you something. Just take a look at back channel and
Can I share my point?
This is what women do. This is what women do in your leadership, Rafi.
You know what women
She
do?
would have never
Women
been
do.
able.
You know what women do? We shoot fucking guns. You know what we do? Come knock on my door, you little bitch.
Right, I was a topic about men and women.
Wrong with you?
You know what is wrong with me? Fucking
We we teach.
Fucking Islamic pigs.
Well,
Honestly,
we
go
teach
shove
manners to
Islam
our women.
up your fat
We
ass.
teach manners to our women.
Backward ass
They respect
motherfucker.
us. They do not
Honestly,
speak loud in
get with
front
the
of us.
program. Could you guys have a reformation already?
Do not have such long languages.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, also, why don't you get out of the shitter shit or get a better phone?
No, I need you to read my back channel.
Hello. Okay, I'll not speak about women. I'll speak about Iran generally. Just shut up, okay? See.
Hey,
Hello.
whom you are paying to shut up, man?
I'm telling you truth. Then so.
Hey, तुम भारत वीडियो को बना है क्या? President of India speaking
So
about
who's the
international
savior
warfare.
big turd fucking
Do
shit?
you know what you are speaking, Kamta?
Motherfucker cunt ass bastard in here. Who's this?
Okay, first of all, there will be none of those slurs. A, in the stage. B, one mic at a fucking time. Go. Who's first to speak?
What is the topic?
I wanted to say a lot of things, but unfortunately, I have to go now. But I think this is not how you can run a country. Both sides are just.
You don't even have a country. You want to give comments on how to run a country?
Okay.
Call
Okay. You
yourself
think?
a Kurd and it
Okay.
doesn't exist.
Okay.
We have
Glow,
Iranian
I'm
Kurds.
speaking.
We
It
have
was my time to speak.
Kurds. We have
It
Iraqi
was-
Kurds, and we
It
have
was my time to
Turkish
speak.
Kurds.
Blah blah blah
Go
blah blah.
live with
It was
it. Go cry.
Okay, first of all,
It was my time to speak.
Ahmed. First of all, there is no time for you. You see, every woman here on stage here that is modded, whenever they on mic, your time ends and they start.
Sure, but I was gonna say one
I
point.
understand, but don't tell a mod that it was your time to speak and try to speak over her.
Yeah, but I was speaking. I don't.
Again,
speak
a
over
mod
anyone.
can interrupt at any fucking time. That's the privileges of being a mod.
Okay, thank you. All right. So listen, she thinks it's really nice to roast someone or to insult someone by saying you don't have a country. But you know, you guys
people
put this
saying
type
you
of.
cannot rule a country
Let's
like
speak
this. So
woman.
yes, you're
Oh
invited.
my God! Oh my goodness!
I will speak when I want to, or you will go down. Simple.
You can, Rafi,
Bye.
you can say
Yeah,
that.
bye.
Point which you can't defend.
Goodbye.
End of the day, the conclusion is very similar to what's happening. Bigger fish will eat
End
smaller
of the day, Bagyan Singh was speaking.
All right, Wakas, just shut your mouth up, man. Nobody's gonna listen to your bullshit about Islam. Okay. We've had enough of your bullshit, and now we're gonna have to deal with.
Okay, now I'll deal with you. Now I'll deal with
Everybody shut the fuck
Rafi,
up.
let me deal with him
Everybody
now.
shut the fuck up. I wanted to send a message to Hope and I've accidentally moved her into the audience. I'm so sorry, Hope. Please come out back. My bad. I'm so fucking, yeah, Hope, come back up. Thank you, Hope. Sorry about that here. Let me re-mod you up. That is so my fault. I wanted to send you a back channel.
It's all good.
What I don't understand about these guys is like in the early 20th century they brought back Hispanic guy.
Hey,
Okay,
dumbass
Truth,
idiot.
close your mic.
That's getting really annoying. Okay.
Yeah. So you guys
You're the
brought
kind of
back-
fucktard who doesn't stand in the camp of IRGC nor against them. So you do not have any authenticity of all.
Okay,
I kind of agree with Wakas here.
Glow was thinking
Like,
just
who
the
are
idea
you,
to have a
Ahmed?
country.
Who are you?
I'm
What do you
Ahmed.
stand for? No, who? I mean, like, really.
He's
Who
Ahmed.
are you? And what do you stand for?
I stand for humanity, democracy, equality.
I
Not
don't
like
think
you
so.
racist
You
fascist.
stand for
I don't
nothing,
think
you
so. You are the
fucking
one
moron.
lying. You're the racist.
Yes, you are.
Right.
You are the one that's trying to divide the Iranian Kurds, trying to divide us.
Since when dividing is
Listen,
racist?
they are Iranians. They've always been. What do you think? We're gonna give the Baluchis from Baluchistan a country now? Of course we're not.
Why not?
What do you think?
Hey,
They're
there are people in the
Baluchis.
world.
They're Iranian Baluchis. We're not gonna
Fuck
give
you,
everyone their
Iranian.
own country.
Oh my God.
Other people, Iranian is not racist.
You too,
You sound stupid.
Just see who is supporting you. And literal IRGC support hearting you guys. Like,
Fuck IRGC. Okay, fuck
You know what the funny
IRGC.
thing is? The Kurds, the Kurds and the Balochis actually don't want their own state. They just want more autonomy, and they want to remain with Iran and their regional states. So
These guys are
I don't know what
delusional.
Actually have an Iranian Kurd in the comments. He's saying, as we expected, I'm Kurdish, Beji Shah, Beji Iran, Beji
Fuck him.
Kurdistan.
We have a word for him.
I love
We have
you,
a
we
word
love
for
them. We don't like them.
We have
Why
a
not
word for
fuck
them.
you instead of fucking
Not
I'm
even
sure
the
they have a
IRGC.
word for you too. I'm sure
We
they
have
have
a
a
word
word
for
for
these
you too.
Kurdish. We
They have
call
a
them
word for you
Josh.
too. Yeah, well, they have words for you too.
You're a traitor. You sold out the Iranian people by keeping the weapons to yourself.
Iranian
That's
racist
what
people.
kind of disgusting people you are. You're
Fuck
traitors to your
Iranian racist
country.
people.
fuck
Traitor.
IRGC Kurdish people. Like, you are supporting IRGC. Like, Ali in the comment, he's the real, like, IRGC supporter and a sleeper cell. He's you guys. So you fucked up so bad. So it's just like you're standing with IRGC and literal IRGC fucker is like the bad Ali. Bad Ali is bad. Well,
You don't even know what an IRGC supporter is. Anyone that's different political view than yours, you just automatically assume IRGC.
You don't know their narrative.
ایرانی هستم
Anyway,
شو جان تو
when
بدون
one of
اول
the Jakesh
فکر میکنی تو بیشتر از ایرانی هستی چون که توی حرف بزنی
shut the fuck up. When they are cheering you on, Ahmed, that's when you know whose camp you are on.
Ahmed, I'm gonna ask you a question. This is probably you know your IRGC or not. What do you say and how do you feel that you have to rape a young woman under the age of 18 or even a little over 18, a young fucking woman, to make sure before you kill her, you rape her, you fucking piece of shit. How do you feel like about having a pedophile at a head office in the United States and majority? Okay, I'm gonna put you in the audience. I wasn't fucking speaking on speed talk. So how do you feel about raping a fucking young woman before you kill her? That is the law that the IRGC put out before they executed young females to heaven. How do you feel about that?
Are you calling me? What? Are you asking me this question?
Yes, that's exactly. Because you see, like hold on. Like the Ali, the person that keeps giving you thumbs up and hearts and everything else, okay? He's pro. He's for it. He doesn't mind it. You see, like I asked him that question, he pivots and avoids and fucking beats around the bush. How do you feel about that, Ahmed?
Rafi.
What's your stance? No.
Rafi,
what's your stance?
Rafi.
Don't beat around. Don't be an Ali right now. What is your stance on that?
Okay, fuck Ali. Okay, let me talk. Okay, first of all, I'm the biggest enemy of Islamic regime in the world. Okay, there's nothing. If there's anything I can do against these Islamic people and their way of ruling, I would do. Okay, that's the idea. But I am also really worried about the mentality of these. Listen, sometimes I just lose my emotion because I hear these people speak with this language and thinking that having a country is more important than the type of country. It's bullshit. Okay?
It's our
If I'm
country.
going to,
Do you understand?
yeah, but it's
From
your
the
country.
sense of belonging to anything. So for you, nothing matters. You just want to have an AK-47 and you want to fight for nothing. We have a land we want to protect. We're proud of.
He doesn't support IRGC.
You
He doesn't support IRGC. He's clearly saying
Separatists
he's saying that I'm the biggest enemy of IRGC.
they indirectly support the
He's talking
IRGC
about the
by going
mentality,
against
Bahraini
any
mentality.
break
That's a
of
bullshit,
freedom, possible freedom for the Iranian people. They do. Indirectly, they do. they're the same shit. Because
What
indirectly
happened
they
on
support that
December
shit.
7th? Can anybody?
They will try to divide us, and they cannot.
You are the parasites of Middle East. You are the reason
You're
of
the
thousands
listen.
of
You
people.
call yourself a Kurd,
Okay,
all right?
okay.
Why are you in this discussion about Iranian people? You're a Kurd, right?
Well, you just said what
You wanna have to go fight for your
You
country?
are an
Why don't you go and fight for what you
my
want?
nothing in
Because
this
you know
conversation.
that you will not succeed on that mission. It's a suicide mission. Go ahead and try. Go.
Let me answer.
Okay.
What's the problem right now?
Yes.
What's the problem right now? The building is on. You're deciding what kind of material you're going to use for later for the building you build. So building is on a fire. You like first thing we need to turn off the people's inside of the building they are burning. So we need to save them. Then we can decide what the heck is the element you're going to use for the next to build the building back in.
Yes, sir. Now, please tell me,
We've already decided who's going to be.
if you are trying to build a building,
That's a
please
property
tell me whose property, who is the owner of that property, sir? Which you are trying to build a building. Who is the
First
owner?
of all, your mic, there's a problem with your mic.
What bus? Simmer down.
Because all of them are speaking. Because all of them are speaking.
I know, simmer down.
Against each other.
Okay, well, somebody please put this guy down. And there's some motherfuckers in the comments saying that I am an IRGC supporter. He's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy, man.
You're retarded. You
Because
against
you're
the people
fucking
that
rich.
actually
That's
have a
what you are.
movement. You go against the people that actually are the majority of the country.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Will you
Okay.
shut the
You
fuck
shut
up?
the
I'm
fuck
actually
up.
gonna remove you from the room. I meant I would
Okay,
not
remove me.
say
I don't fucking
anything
give a
else.
shit.
I do give a shit. I do give a shit.
Why don't you understand that? He can say that. He's not
No,
supporting.
he cannot. I will not.
He
No.
is indirect.
No, hold on.
Either he's retarded or he doesn't know that he is indirect.
Separatist. I am a proud Kurdish
Right.
separatist. There's no Kurdish in the world that does not want a Kurdish country. If you think I will support unified Iran,
Never
you're
gonna
just
happen.
retarded. Fuck you. I'm Kurdish, okay? I'm not
Thank you
Iranian.
for admitting that, Ahmed. Thank you so much. What I'm
That
going
the
to
whole world is right now
Please shut
controlled
the
by
fuck up for a
Chinese.
second. Be quiet. Thank you so much, Ahmed, for speaking the truth, being honest with us that you are a Kurdish separatist and you think we are crazy for thinking that you will ever support a unifying Iran. Thank you for being honest. I already knew that. I just wanted everyone else to realize what's up.
That's why Ali was giving you all the hearts, Ahmed, because Ali doesn't want a unified Iran either. That's why Ali keeps giving you hearts. He wants his own people. He wants to see
Just
the
a bad
He wants to see
idea.
the death
Unified
of his own
Iran.
fucking people.
Actually,
Okay.
Irish people are the
Happy
ones
guys,
who
you know,
feel
I have
hurt
to
more than
interfere
anyone.
in that, you
Iran
know,
is a bad idea.
because I listen a lot, you know. You guys don't even let me. You know, what Ahmad was trying to say is that he's not supporting IRGC. He doesn't give a shit. He says that I'm the biggest enemy of IRGC, you know. What he's trying to say is the mentality that people are having, that they are
Yeah, because
believing.
they're leaving them alone and they're shooting Iranian people. Of course, they don't have the
And
same.
they're gonna, that guy is going to exploit, you know,
Yes,
the Iranian
but
people.
hold up.
He's not going to give a shit about the Iranian, understand? I don't know why you
Ifad,
guys are calling this rescue operation.
No.
It's going to turn into Iraq, do you understand?
You do not get to
That's
decide
what
for
they're
us
trying to
who is the one rescuing us and who is the one killing us, when you can see it's the IRGC that has been killing us for the past 47 years.
If
You
he
do
knows
not
hold
get to decide for us.
on. If he knows the difference between, if he's from that region, he knows the difference between Iranian people and the IRGC. Because those two people are two different types of people. Okay, so the IRGC did something to him, and now he is butthurt, I'm gonna say it, and he doesn't see a unified Iran, or he doesn't want to see a unified Iran. That just shows who he is.
Ravi, can I please
That's what I'm
explain?
saying, and people don't believe us when we say this, and they're the same cup. They pour into the same cup. The ideology is the same, and not unified, weak Iran that is
Okay, listen. Okay.
I don't know if he's of being supportive of IRGC. He's not supporting that. And you have to understand that.
I don't know. I gotta give it to what's his name? I don't believe he's an IRGC sympathizer. He might be. Yeah. He just might hate the whole structure of Iran because.
Respectfully, that isn't what Gloach said.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. The end result
I will explain my
end result is the same.
But
I will explain my
you
position.
should know the difference. You should know.
Yeah. Of course, there's a difference, but the end result is the same.
That the future of Iran will be like Gaza, you know? That's what he's trying to say.
No, it won't.
Understand?
Not even.
Listen, these
I
guys.
Just looking at the
Are you fucking serious? Gaza, listen, the Gazans never had a government, the Gazans never had an actual good government or country running.
One
What the
second,
hell
sorry
are
to
you
interrupt.
comparing us to?
Sorry I'm interrupting you, Glow. 1 second. And what happens? Hold on. What happens? Hold on.
That's what we're supporting him. That's what we're supporting him.
Kifat, let me ask you a different question. Let it be like Gaza. Let's say, for example, it is like Gaza. For shits and giggles, let's say it is going to become Gaza. Do you think the Iranian people can't rebuild? The Iranian people are strong, they can rebuild, but it's better to be live like under Gaza for a certain period of time than to be in prison for 47 years under IRGC. Because one prison is better than the other prison. Because
Yeah,
you can rebuild.
yeah, Rob, you're exactly right.
Living under the
But you would
IRGC
not, you know,
is
you
like
wouldn't let
being under
that.
Gaza.
You wouldn't let that happen, you know?
Kifayat,
They would not
can
let
you
that
give me a
happen.
space,
The
please?
Western would not let that happen. Do you understand me? I know that the Iranians are strong. You know, if we look at the history. I like Iranians actually.
I hate to say
But
the
the
Iranians are
problem
far
is
cry
the current
much smarter than
mentality.
Gaza.
This,
We all,
you know,
Right,
the
let's just
current mentality
Can I
they
Can
have.
I have a space,
You know,
please?
some of
And the
people, they're
difference
just
is,
doing
Kifayat, hold on one second. I have to correct you on this. Because the Iranians do not support the IRGC like the Gazans, a lot of them support Hamas. We are not the same in any way, as you can see. But we support someone who supports democracy, who wants to bring peace and democracy to our country. His name is Reza Pahlavi.
Okay, listen, when
This guy's
the father of Reza, Kifayat, can I have a space, please? Just give me.
actually, what I'm gonna do is make space for Mary, who's been trying to speak, and all the dudes.
Yeah, after me, right after me, I will.
Time,
And
and we've heard you guys speak out. So Mary,
okay, I'll just say something.
Mary,
No.
trying to get in here.
Learn something.
You've been talking nonstop.
Yeah, so learn something about this room, Ahmed. When a woman speaks, they're more powerful than a man on this stage. And I made this clear multiple times. They're like Muhammad. They have more power than Muhammad, the woman here on the stage. I'm just letting you know. Go, Mary.
What's going on? First of all, it's a crazy room tonight. I just wanted to say that, first of all, Iran is not like Gaza. Iran is the 17th biggest country in the world. It shares different neighbors. It has a different history. The groups of people that live in Iran are so different. And I mean, unlike Palestinians, you call Palestinians, everywhere that you go, nobody wants you there. Like Turkey, Syria, Jordan, they all of them they threw you out. Don't even compare that. Iranians, whenever they go, they just make the best of themselves and the country. They are moving to other countries. So the culture is very different. And the second thing, when an IRGC guy is hurting you, that is a very bad sign. I don't care where you're coming from, what your agenda is. When your agenda comes in the same, I don't know, let's call it a funnel idea, ideal funnel. And I don't know, it becomes same with the RGC, the Lions Bell with the RGC agenda. It's a bad sign. So yeah, if I were you, I would recalibrate, I would rethink everything that I said, and call it a day. So don't come here, argue or anything. Just look and listen to other guys who are supporting you, which is Ali and another guy who is Red. Both of them share the same agenda, and they are RGC supporters. And that's it.
Can I explain my Kifayat? Can I understand this?
Look, what we are saying is not the support of IRGC. You understand? We don't support IRGC. We see that from 2023
what she's saying first of all before you reiterate that for the 15th time.
You know, they're hanged. You know, they're hanging people they're brutal. The government is brutal. I understand that. Do you understand me? But what Ahmad is trying to say is that the mentality right now, they are supporting a bully. I mean, U.S. is a bully actually. You have to understand this. They're bullying you right now. They don't care about
the
the
US
dignity.
is
They
not
don't care about
bullying
anything.
Iranian
This is
people.
ties
The IRGC
This is a very important tweet actually. That is from the President of the United States and the one you're supporting. Understand? That guy is crazy. He's not saying, oh, the entire civilization will die, because if they don't do what I'm trying to say, like, make them do. So, don't you think that fit to support in the current war of the U.S., then I don't say that we should support
Iranians
it.
want
Thank you.
do
Can I
you
have
understand? Hold on.
Okay,
Do you
we understand
understand? Do you understand that Iranians wanted the support of the U.S. and Israel? Do you understand that?
No, they were only 20%.
No, you don't understand that? Ask Iranians here. Because I do
That-
understand
those
that.
are
The fact that
guys
you
who
deny
were
that
20%.
makes me question every fucking thing you've said. Everything. And actually, who you really are.
Can we have a minute, please? You guys are the mode and you speaking the whole time. I've been asking.
I don't give two fucks.
Ahmed, Kifayat was speaking
I'm not
to you and
referred
you
to
did not.
speak the whole
No, he was not speaking for me.
So it means, so then you
I
should have
need to-
accused him, oh, do not explain on behalf of me.
What
But
guys?
you weren't doing that. You weren't
Okay,
doing
well,
that.
guys, you're
Please, what
wasting your
Kifayat was
time.
saying,
Okay.
I'm not
You're wasting
wasting your
time.
time, I'm just telling you shut the fuck up when he was explaining for the sake of
Okay,
you. So
I
do
listened
not
to you.
explain for me, do not try to become my mouthpiece. So
Okay.
when you were
Fine,
not saying
fine.
anything, it means that what Kifayat was saying was totally
I
fine.
got your idea, man.
We've
I got
already,
your idea.
okay. See,
Thank you.
I'm an
Thank you.
IRGC supporter, you're not in my
Maybe,
camp.
can you get some
They're against us, they're my enemies, you're not in their camp as well. So who are you?
Alright, fine, man.
Just
I
clarify
don't
your
care.
position. I'm trying to understand.
Hey, we're gonna do a room reset. We're gonna do a room reset. How you
going
doing?
to-
Welcome
I'm
everybody.
going to-
Listen, now hold on, I'm talking. So we're gonna do a room reset. Welcome everybody to the room. Right now, the title of the room is Iran Threatens America. What's next? This is the way the room's gonna run. Everybody gets a minute to a minute and a half of uninterrupted speech. If you're not gonna answer the question, don't take the mic. If you're gonna answer a question, take the mic. Have fun. Be respectful to the ladies first and foremost. Be respectful to yourself and everybody else in the room. The room today is sponsored by Tylenol. You probably will get a headache if you say some fucked up shit. If you do say some fucked up shit, you get thrown to the bottom of the stage. There's a sex swing. You can get fucked. Enjoy your time here.
Wait, I
Don't
might
go
want to
on
go down.
and
Wait, did I say that out loud?
Well, no, I got a private room for me in here.
Great.
But there is a minute and a half of uninterrupted speech. It doesn't matter what people's opinions are. People might get triggered. Like, people might get triggered when Ahmed says. That's okay. Let him speak. Try not to take longer than a minute to a minute and a half, because it's hard for people to respond, guys. Now let's have fun. Ahmed, you got the mic for a minute to a minute and a half.
Thank you, baby. Thank you very much for this. Okay. So what I was trying to explain for these guys is they're missing something. Okay, every single Kurd, like I'm talking about the real Kurd, is a separatist. You cannot find any Kurd that is not a separatist. Okay, that's just the idea. As much as you like Iran as your country, I like Kurdistan as my country. As much as any Turk likes their country as Turkey, Iraqis.
That is a big fat lie. That is a big fat lie. You think we don't?
Whoa. Don't interrupt.
Shut
Why
the
would
fuck
you do
up,
that?
this bitch.
You just violated. You gotta get dropped, bro. You can't do that. But please, I'm gonna ask Glow. You can't do that. I just went over the rules. And then Ahmed, I need you to apologize to her. You can't be calling her a fucking bitch.
All right. Sorry.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, listen, I'm usually a chill person, but really when I hear these guys say these illogical I just lose my shit, okay? I'm sorry. I usually don't say these things anyways, but listen. So I'm explaining my idea. Every Kurd wants Kurdistan. It's just really, it's something that I don't understand why you guys don't understand. But, however, there's a but here, okay? If you're going to come to me and tell me I will create a country for Pahlavi, who was a dictator and killed thousands of people who wants Iran as a superior race, Persians, will create a country for democracy. What democracy are you guys talking about? What, are you a joke? Okay, is it done?
Yeah, it allows somebody to respond. I think it's either Glow. Did you want to
No,
respond?
Hope is gonna respond. Who
Go
the
ahead.
hell is he to tell us that Pat Levy killed millions of people? Who the hell are you? Were you alive during that time? Were you alive during that time? It is the biggest lie ever.
Point of order. He said, just to
Let's
clarify,
hope
he said thousands. He said thousands.
Yeah, so he didn't kill thousands. The whole reason I've said this over and over again.
Can I
Don't
have a,
and no, be quiet. Be quiet. No, I'm not finished talking.
Don't ask for me. Pope is speaking. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
a moderator, so shut up. Okay? You are just talking about bullshit you've heard. It is not true. He did not kill his people. Okay? Look at what happened here just in October with the bloody IRGC. Are you a Kurd? Yes, you're a Kurd. I know many Kurds who are Iranian Kurds who don't want to separate, who say they're Iranian. I've said this to you over and over again.
Thank you. You guys don't.
Now,
I understand you have low IQ. You don't read. Just go read.
Are you fucking shitting me
dude,
right now?
I lived it. You don't read. I lived it. I was in Iran prior to 79.
Come on. Like, listen,
Come
I'm
on.
speaking. Where's the rule?
The
law?
I'm a mod.
You just told
I'm a
her
mod.
she doesn't read. She lived it.
Yeah, but you have to listen to me.
You were a zit on your dad's ass. What are you even talking about?
I'm sorry. I want to say something here.
No, wait. It's my time to speak.
It's not your time. There are two mods speaking. It's not your time.
Come on, fuck the mods. I'm speaking. It's my one.
Fuck you.
Are you fucking brain dead? Like, I don't get it.
Oh my fucking goodness.
Ahmed, you made a claim and you were told that let somebody respond to you. So Hope started to respond.
Okay, she was
Had you
responding.
lost it?
Finished. Can I
No,
continue
he actually didn't.
No, you finished and she hasn't responded yet.
I didn't finish. My
No,
main
you had
idea.
over a minute and a half. You
I
did
had
something.
one idea.
Swat waffle. Shut the fuck up. Let lady speak. Learn how to shut the fuck up and let this whole
Just
speak.
shut the fuck up, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Mom,
This is a conversation.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of me.
You dumb shit.
Baby.
Get out of here.
Congratulations.
Fuck you out of here. This fucking room temperature retard over here trying to act tough. Look at this shit.
Yeah, you dumb shit. Get out of here.
I
Yeah.
don't have some patience.
Are you guys?
I don't have the same set of rules, and I will actually, Tori.
I had one idea. I wanted to share one idea.
We're not listening to your ideas. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, we're probably moving on.
Shut the fuck up, my idea's not for you.
You used your minute and a half. This is how it's going. It's actually Mary's.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. You actually talked more than 2 minutes. It's Mary's turn.
Yeah, sorry. You removed him.
I didn't remove him.
Nobody removed him. I could see the history. Nobody removed him. He's telling you that.
I just wanted to say, like, how are you, baby? I haven't seen you, like, for a while. And I saw you left.
How are been hiding in your bushes, Elf.
I thought I saw you there. I mean,
But guys, let's get back on the topic. What do you guys feel about this fact that Iran threatened America this and that they're gonna block the Strait of Hormuz? Israel is threatening to. Hold on, Israel's actually threatening to strike back. What do you guys feel about that?
But before we go back on the topic, I'll say one thing. I feel so sorry for this guy. What is his name? Kifaya. He wanted to speak on behalf of the guy Ahmad. He himself knocked him out. Kifaya, that's what happened.
Yeah.
You were trying your level best to become his mouthpiece, but he actually gave. I don't want to go below the belt, but I hope you learned your lesson.
No, I was telling the truth. I don't know why they don't get me, and they don't understand me. Like,
Because you didn't
I don't
get
support
Ahmed in the
IRGC.
first place, and you were trying to explain that, okay, you got him, and now you will explain him to us. And then he himself knocked you out.
I think you found a friend. Like he's simping for you in the comment section. He's saying we never heard what Kefaya thinks, and he was hurting you earlier. So I think he would be best friends with Ali since your agendas align at the moment.
Can I talk now? Listen to me. Look.
Actually,
What
it's
I'm
Mary's
not
turn. I don't even know. You're all going out of
What I'm
turn.
not saying is, oh, you don't listen to me. You always interrupt me. I don't know
I'm
why.
about to knock you the fuck out, is what I'm about to do. And I know you heard the rules, and it isn't even your goddamn turn. So wait your fucking turn. And it actually should be Wakus, or whatever his name is, or Mary. They have the opportunity to go before you. Then it's BB, and then it's you. I don't know if you can't see the stage properly, but you are not next.
Okay, I got the BB. Can I get a little bit more privilege over this?
Yes.
Ladies should be.
Are you gonna use your minute and a half? Or no? Okay, then it's Mary's turn.
Basically, I said what I wanted to say, but I just wanted to say that people in Kurdistan, don't say Kurdistan, say Kurdistan. In Kurdistan, like in Iran, they said Javishan, they had one of the highest amounts of like people that were killed by emergency on the streets, and they were calling for Shah. And if these fuckers, if I don't know if it was Iraqi Kurd or it was a Syrian Kurd, I don't know. But if it comes to the Iranian side, they will literally like fuck him over. Like these people will not survive in like Iranian side of Kurdistan. So yeah, and whatever he was saying was like Tahia. I don't know if he's a communist, like their father Russia, because they basically are the ones that tried to like separate Kurdistan, and they came up with this bullshit. Or he's a Muslim. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, he was doing the Tahia, and it's not going to work. And I also think that instead of talking in the comment section, like Ali, can you come to the stage? Like you can, I don't know, send an invite. Like you can come on the stage and be friends with Kefayat. And I also wanted to say that my friends really love the rooms that you attended. Like you are becoming very popular, Ali. Like the words that you said and everything, it's just people are getting to know you more. So come on the stage.
He's becoming more and more counter-effective, to be honest.
Which one? Ali is not welcome on the stage. I don't allow people that fucking support the rape of young women before murder. Okay? That is a little fucked up. And to defend that, that's just the lowest of a man that he can be.
Jeez, finally, after all of these months, thank you, Rami. We've been going over this for months with him.
I had fun playing with this fucking piece of GC supporter or sympathizer, however you guys want to fucking say.
I think he's hot. I think he works for them, to be honest.
But
I think he.
after
Don't fuck that. Hey, I got a question for you.
Ali.
But anyway, it's fun to listen to him, like make a fool of himself.
If you want here, Ali, come. Go make a fool of yourself. Come.
Rafi, I got a question, Rafi.
Yes.
So the IRGC, they're okay raping a woman before death. What happens if I take the booty before I kill one? You know, do they still get to go to heaven? You know, why not? Just saying, like, go on, fucking rape them before you kill them, so that way they don't get to go.
We're gonna talk to Ali about. Ali, come on the stage.
Come on, Ali.
Yeah, share your opinion on Iran and share your opinion on women getting raped before murder. How what you feel about it? Yeah, Ali, come. Please. Let everybody hear your opinions. Guys, bring up Ali. I don't want to bring up
I'm not much. I can't bring up nobody.
I don't think so. He's ready to offer his EWTY at the moment.
Well, he didn't know. He would everything to you. So,
if any of the females want to bring him it's on you to bring up a piece of shit like this. But yeah, guys, you guys can decide.
I think he needs to be.
Just bring him out. Now, Ahmed is gone, we need somebody else.
I think he needs to experience what he wishes on other people. I think he needs to experience it tenfold. He and all of his loved ones, and then you can talk about what he thinks other people think.
Yeah, I'm much more curious about.
Ali, the bad Ali, the Ali dude, Ali picture. You popular for into your room. Send me say hello to Twitter.
He's a pedophile supporting superstar goat fucker.
Yes, he supports the IRGC, guys. Listen to this voice. Listen how he speaks, everybody. Go, Ali.
Yeah, my name is not Epstein, guys, so I don't support pedophiles.
No, you just support the Iranian regime, right? The ones that are actually acting out on it in 2026 till today when they're catching young women protesters. But go on, Ali.
They marry 9-year-olds still. So I don't know when you talk about someone who's dead. Epstein's dead.
And I know he's actually living in Turkey, and Turkey was part of Epstein's files. Like they were trading $250 million with the kids who were like seeking shelter, like in Turkey. And by living there, you're actually giving money to that, money organization like in Turkey. So actually, you help with Epstein. But
what is Turkey, by the way? What is Turkey? The word Turkey.
Turkey. She means fucking Turkey. You idiot.
All this time, instead of Turkey, she says Turkey. Okay, this is the
Ali,
level of.
if you will take that sentence out of your ass, you would be able to understand.
Ali, the country you live in supports Epstein. Turkey, or Turkey, it doesn't matter. It just means that you have no argument there because you use Epstein, but yet at the same time, Turkey gave $250 million. Like they earned that much from Epstein's supply chain. So yeah, don't live in Turkey.
You guessed that I'm living in Turkey. It's fine for me. Yeah. So I'm much more curious.
He's not in Turkey. He's in Iran. He's inside with a white SIM card. I promise you.
Yeah, of course he is.
So I'm curious what kefayet.
کارشه از صبح تا شب همین کارو میکنه from room to room.
Yeah, this is his job. He does this like 24/7, as Bibi says. We've been seeing you, Ali. Everyone knows you by now.
Okay.
What you're on.
But I love it because it's becoming so counter-effective now. Okay, well, continue, Ali.
What about the turns, Like, everybody should be given turn. Where's that?
Well, let's listen to Ali and then we move on.
Chris and Ali want to braid each other's hair, so go on, be friends, guys.
Yeah, okay, there is no turns in this room. It's all bullshit. Okay, whatever.
Ali, douchebag, shut up. Listen, douchebag, shut up, thank you. Ali, what's up, my biggest cock-sucking little cunt? Get fucked, Hey, Ali, what's up, my little douchebag? You still cuckish? You still enjoy getting fucked in the ass by Daddy Trump? Because IRGC's pretty much fucking losing, you little cunts. Man, just tell me, Ali, how's it feel knowing that the U.S. dick and the Israel dick is slapping you across the fucking face?
Listen to me.
Hey, shut up.
Your name also damage.
Shut up.
That's what I'm basically saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
Listen. I want to talk to your mom and tell you to raise your kids better. What the fuck you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? Nothing.
Wow, you go trigger,
Ali, my little, Ali, tell me, how much are they paying you to be a fucking cunt? Tell me, Ali, tell us, how much are they paying you to be a little cunt? Come on, tell us.
Not more than $200. Not more than $200.
Wow, he's cheap as fuck. He's cheap. He is a cheap man. I bet he's such a cheap
Right there. A whore.
Even a prostitute makes more. I mean, prostitutes have a decent, Yeah, they even have fucking. They have more shit than him. I've seen prostitutes with pull up,
I want to moderators. Is that don't
He sells his ass.
don't turn off.
He sells his
Don't
ass
turn on my ball
for
when
nothing.
we're making
No,
a
a
statement.
prostitute
We're
has
telling
more
the truth.
dignity than a fucking IRG.
The truth. Where are you from? Kefayat, where the fuck are you from? Pakistan? You sound like a Pakistani.
So I suppose.
Hey, I don't
Where are
give
you
a shit
from?
where I'm from. You don't have to care about that, understand?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you're from Pakistan. You should worry about your own country. Listen, you should worry about your own
I looked at his profile and it seems that his friends are like Iranian. So maybe he's Iranian. Maybe he's a friend of Ali, but he's more shy. I don't know. But I found Ali's boyfriend in the comment section. Like there's this guy called Taha. Taha is, by the way, a very Muslim name. Like in Iran, even normal people don't name their kids Taha. But there is this Taha guy. I think it's Ali's boyfriend.
Dude, Mary, I bet K-Fast and Ali probably make gay sex together and probably say, Ali, Ali. That's probably what those two do. They probably make gay goat sex together, probably. You know, tell me, Ali or K-Fast, which one of you guys go bah while you guys fuck?
Oh my god, this downstairs voice is so shitty, you know.
I know. Your mom loved it last night. She loved it so much that she was screaming my name.
Come on, guys.
Actually,
Can we just continue with the
I
conversation?
don't care, BB. I don't care, BB. I'm tired of these two cunts. Listen, Ali, BB, I know, BB, I know you think Ali's fucking dreamy, but K-Fast and Ali, they're little bitches. You know, that's why they're losing. That's why the IRG's losing. Dude, you really do sound like your mom last night.
No, I sound like your mom actually. Okay, but
Yeah, dude, fucking, you know, she's like, she goes, hold my head down with her
You
job.
don't care about your own people being
Oh, this guy's name is stupid name.
You don't
This guy
mind
doesn't know.
raped
Understand?
before they get hanged by this regime. For what? For protesting, for not wanting to wear hijab in the street? You don't mind this. All you do all day long is go from room to room and just protest against what America is doing to your country. What is your own government doing to its people? I don't know why you don't get this.
no. The thing is, you guys don't add that bombing Iran is no way to democracy. So I don't.
We wouldn't be here. We would not be here if we had a government that was legit, that didn't treat its own people like fucking animals. Why don't you understand this first before you start talking about what Israel or America is doing to us?
Okay.
Because as the Iranian people, we're not stupid. If we had a good government like we deserve to have, we would not be here. We would also hate being bombed. But we are in a situation where we actually protect or like we defending being bombed than being killed by our own fucking government, our kids being killed. Like 16-year-olds. Now they're going after our like sports people, our small celebrities, just to like shut people up and scare people. Why do you not say anything about this? I don't get it.
I do say, I said many times that I don't support IRGC.
No,
but
you just support the rape of young women. And
no, I never support rape of young women.
You support the regime that's doing it because
Why
you want them clearly. Well, but you're saying you don't support IRGC, and you're telling the people that you don't believe America should come and help rescue the people there and to free them from imprisoning them, meaning that you know for a fact that people cannot do it themselves because they were never able to do it in 47 years. And now the fact as soon as there's shut the fuck up, you piece of shit scumbag. Okay, like you, I'm gonna speak to you like a piece of shit scumbag. So, but now that there's an opportunity that America is, again, I'm gonna put you down. Now that America is finally there to help free your fucking people and give them an opportunity of fucking freedom. You go around fucking clubhouse telling people, oh, but Iranians should free themselves naturally or organically, the words you use, which you know this clearly doesn't work and it never worked before what you guys tried. Meaning you want them to continue doing the same fucking thing and failing. And you like that bloodshed that the IRGC is doing to your own fucking people, you dirty scumbag.
Exactly.
Do you know what is called, hold on, do you know what is called insanity? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and hoping for a different fucking outcome. Your people did the same thing multiple times and the outcome's always people are dying. Innocent
are dying. Innocent females are getting fucking caught for doing what you want them to do, getting fucking raped and murdered. And that's what you want them to continue doing, you fucking piece of shit, Ali. So now come up and defend that. You dumb fucking scumbag. If somebody wants, bring him up. I ran out of invites.
Yeah, and if you ask him, like, how would you see that?
I'm
Because
sorry.
I have been asking him,
But you should
earlier,
turn
a
the
few
mic
weeks
off
ago,
for
I've been
put
asking,
people down
Kifayat, are you
when
dumb?
they're telling
Are you
truth.
retarded?
This is
Can you
bullshit.
stop speaking?
When I'm speaking, first of all, as a mod or any other fucking mod, nobody's gonna interrupt, okay? So don't tell me this is bullshit. And when a person is trying to speak something that I heard already many times on my stage, that he comes into my room like a little simp, I'm gonna fucking call him out for who he is, because I know his whole fucking story. Kifar, I know where he's going with his fucking headlines. I know his story inside out.
What do
But
you,
you
what
guys
do you
can bring him up.
expect?
Yeah, ask him how you want the Iranian people to free themselves. He's gonna say organically or by themselves. But how did the Iranian people succeed? Freeing themselves organically or
He
by
says
themselves
we
or
will do it
naturally.
organically.
Yes.
So I asked him, okay, Ali, why aren't you in the streets right
I'll
now?
tell you why.
Right now. Why aren't you there?
Bring up this piece of shit, and yeah, you're gonna hear the exact same thing. There's no other story to it. Ask him how he wants his people to free themselves when they already tried what he's saying. They failed. Females got raped because of this. Females got killed because of this. So he wants them to repeat the same mistake, so more females get raped and more females get fucking killed. Young woman, okay, Kifat? That's what he's hoping for. That they go back into the
What I see here,
so let's back up and ask him a question. Here, I'm gonna turn off hand raising because he can't come up because I can't send him invites. But let's ask him how he wants.
you guys made the rules. You would give turn.
Yeah, I'm giving him a turn, but I'm gonna tell you what he's about to say because I already heard it 10 times. Okay, I'm not gonna let people in my audience to sit and think he actually means something good when he means only that he's a piece of fucking dirty shit that wants death upon his own people, fucking rape upon women, and fucking murder them so they don't go to fucking hell because the Quran wrote it that way, okay? So let's bring this piece of shit back up. Ali, you're welcome to come up on your own now, you piece of shit. And defend how do you want the Iranians to free themselves? Come up and say it.
By the way, this room is not.
When you say Quran brought that, you're actively accepting
Just like Iran is a dictatorship to the people of Iran,
you
this
understand?
will be a dictatorship
Yeah,
to
you
you.
shouldn't say Quran brought that. Understand? That's a bullshit. That is not something you say that. Understand?
That's not in the hadiths. To rape the
It's a very racist thing you do. You understand here? And that's not a distinction. That's like you're insulting each other. I can say bullshit to you too. You do that, blah, blah. But that's not the.
But you know the problem why the people are in
At the
prison
end
in
of the
Iran?
day, there is no result. You know?
Hold on. You know why the people are imprisoned in Iran? Because of Quran. They follow the Quran. They force them to be fucking Islamic. You know why women lost their fucking life?
You don't know that.
I don't know that. I can ask any fucking.
You don't have information about
yeah?
that.
Really? So let's ask Iranian females why women lost their lives, why women got fucking raped and killed because they didn't wear a fucking hijab.
We're only 20% Iranian, and it's 70% are still supporting the government. They don't want to bully. They don't want the humans to bully them. You understand? They want their.
No. I'm 100% fucking human.
You know what the US did to, listen, Rafi, yeah, you don't listen, son. You know what they did to the Ukrainian presidents? They bullied them.
Okay, amazing.
That is bullying, you know, they're trying to bully.
I'm a bully, amazing.
Right now,
Okay,
in Iran, you don't have to understand that. And those people who are poor, they're 30% Iranian, 70% were against the current war. The Americans are against it.
Shut the fuck up. Let me ask Marcus a question. Marcus, what does the Quran say about the Quran?
Because I was trying to tell you something, but you were not even listening to me.
Marcus, let me have you for a second. What does the Quran say about women?
Quran says that they're
What content about your IQ, intelligence, and what?
Marcus is gonna speak right now. What does the Quran? I'm asking Marcus because I know he's honest. He is a Quran scholar. He studied the Quran. He still studies, even though he knows what it is. What does it say about the Quran about women and their brain? Let's start with their brain.
Oh, so the Quran doesn't speak directly about woman's brain or its intelligence. It is written in hadith.
Okay, what does the hadith say? Sorry about that. See, he knows his stuff.
There is a Sahih hadith in Sayyid al-Bukhari which says that women are deficient in intelligence in religion, then there is a reason behind it because
There's a context to it, Rafi. You know, there's a context to it. Understand?
No,
You cannot say
let me explain the context.
that means it applies to
Cultural context.
Yeah, Waka's explaining
Let me
the picture and brain context, okay? Waka's gonna explain it to us. Thank you, Waka, please.
So the reason why they are deficient in brain is because two women are required in order to witness as compared to one man. So two women equate with one when it comes to witnessing, right? In the same manner, they are deficient in property. Well, half goes to the woman and a full portion goes to the man. I mean, 50% goes to the woman and 100% to the man. So two sisters can have equal property as compared to one brother. So this is how it goes. And the hadith in particular speaks. Ali, you should check my PTR. That's specifically for you, right? Just stick that cactus in your ass.
No, that's for yourself, boy.
He likes that, Wakat. Did you know he actually likes cactus in his ass?
His scratches the deep itches so nice.
Not even a challenger.
Hold on. Ali, listen, you got a problem. Waka said, I would fuck you up, dude. I would fuck you both up. I would fuck you both up. I'll make you guys both my bitch. Literally, dude. You'll both be like, you'll be the two fucking women. You'll be the two women.
And just let you know, Dumpster came to your playground and played with your alhamdulillahs and put them, a lot of them in bags. A lot of your people are in bags because of I swear, Dumpster played in your backyard. Dumpster went to the Middle East.
Iraq and Afghanistan.
Iraq and
This guy thinks he knows everything. You don't have to say that. You shouldn't justify like you know everything. Do you understand?
Again, I don't know nothing.
You take one hadith. Listen, you take one hadith.
One second.
You don't have the context to it. You say, oh, that applies to everything. That's not something.
Okay, amazing. Then I say, I'm not letting Waka speak because I don't know exactly. So I need Waka's to speak. Okay? That's why. I said, Wakas, please guide us because you're more of a scholar in this than I am. So, again, and when you said I'm 20% Iranian, I'm not even fucking 0% Iranian. I'm not 1%.
Okay,
Did
I give the wrong context?
What was your question?
No, you did a good context, but the problem is they don't listen to you. Understand? They just want to listen to the things they want to hear. You know? They do not listen to you. And this is not discussion. You know, they say person who will give the turn to you. Understand? Please, you know, when the turn, the fucking turn. You know, the real thing. You know.
So if it doesn't feel that we are not obedient, then you have to advise us, and if it freezes, you have to separate them, and then strike us gently, of course. Some people put in the context you mentioned, and I'm sure an average Arab man, like over centuries ago, they understood context when they heard Ozrabukonna, which basically means striking women. I'm sure they understood the context, air quotes. But yeah, go on, talk about context. Just talk about Quran as if a normal Arab man doesn't understand it. Like they needed a sheikh or imam to explain things for him. But I'm sure that some, Arab men who lived in a land far away, they had access to imam. And I'm sure they understood what Osra Buhona means. And for context, for people who don't know, Osra Buhona basically is from verse in one of the Quran's chapters called Nisa, which basically means women. It mentions if a woman is not obedient to you, you have a right to strike her. So yeah, go on, explain that.
Yeah,
That is Surah Nisa.
The thing is, when are you going to give mic to Kifayat? Because we never heard what his opinion.
So worried about Kifayat. Why aren't you so worried about Taha? Like Taha was worried. You mean the comment? Why are you so worried about Kifayat?
I'm not going to be this emotional. Oh, if I don't like something, I say, oh, this is wrong, this is bullshit. And then you just,
moderator has a right to just put you down to the listener.
Why don't you fucking
Turn you off.
Kifayat. Okay, let me tell you something very honest.
Just like the dictatorship of the Iranian people.
Look, can you give me 30 seconds? I'll bring my mic in 30 seconds, right? I really want to say something.
Just want to hear what they want to hear. You understand? They want to listen to what they want to hear.
Jesus.
Okay, Kifayat, for you, I'll tell you. When it was your time to speak, you were speaking on behalf of Ahmad and not on behalf of yourself, right? You were given chances multiple times, but you were explaining what Ahmad is trying to say, and he just wants this, that, and the same guy kicked you in the ass. Now, Ali, okay, we didn't hear from Kifayat. We heard you multiple times, but you were unable to come up with your own stand. Where do you stand as a person? So to clarify your position,
I just came here.
And I was acting like a moron. Even Dilara is cursing me in the comments.
I didn't know.
I was acting like a moron because that's how we play here.
I just came here with there was. I thought this is a political, discussion they have, and they have, for example, there are rules. Understand? There is an ethical discussion. The moment you talk about Pahlavi, they would say, "Oh, what the hell?" Like they would say, it's like
because we're not going to debate them.
Killing,
This isn't actually.
They don't want to hear. For example, I was like, first we were talking about politics. Now we can get to the religion.
Stop obsessing. Why are you
understand? So they don't want to hear. It's not a political discussion. There is no political discussion.
Hold on.
You understand? Now they would say, hold on. They don't want to. They don't want to.
Hold on, because
what is the truth?
Iranian politics are based on religion. Okay, that's why you had a supreme holy leader. Okay, what does supreme holy leader mean?
Listen what I'm saying.
Holy leader of the fucking Islam, the fucking Shia.
Hey, Rafi.
So don't fucking tell me your politics are to do with religion that are imprisoning people. Because people want to live in 2026, not in the fucking barbaric times where Muhammad was fucking a 9-year-old and fucking made him sex. Okay? There's a big fucking difference. People don't want to live like that in fucking 2026 under Islamic law.
You just want to hear what you want to hear. Listen, you don't want to hear the truth.
We want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth.
Listen, Pahlavi was thrown by the Iranian.
Supporting a regime and talking against democracy for the people of Iran. Shame on you for defending a bunch of pedophile goat fuckers. Shame on you because our women get raped in prison and people like you want to defend it and you will not be successful ever. Like you have always lost in your life, you will lose again. And the people of Iran will win this fight against brutality. And you can go cry in a corner about it because you are a loser and you will always be. Because God
Listen to me now. Pahlavi was overthrown by the Iranian people. There were millions of people protesting against him. You understand?
We're already talking about Pahlavi. We're talking about
Iranians, they want to bring it back to him. That guy.
I don't know why, but we were talking
Iran. You understand?
You asked Bonas and Rafi about Islam, but now you want to talk about Pahlavi. Why you suddenly change just like topic? What is wrong there? When I mentioned the strictness, so when I mentioned the striking women, and actually being insightful, not just and why are you?
No, Mary doesn't need to listen to you. No, Mary has a problem. You listen. Hold on, one at a time. Mary was talking, and then you go. You don't say, Mary, listen to me. Mary, listen to me. Stop it.
I will not take your names now. It's okay.
I like when Elle plays daddy.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. When you started talking about Pahlavi, you say, oh, everybody's attacking me. Oh my God, they're like this, they're like that. But we were actually talking about this.
It's not what for logic, not through the analysis, not through the facts.
And your little boy are
you say, oh, this is what I mean.
Like, Robert was actually answering your question, and then I answered your question, and Giraffe was talking about like Iranian side, Iran, and about the Sharia law and what they do to us, or the honor killings that are not part of like Quran exactly, but they're like shortcomings inside it. And yeah, people of Iran are tired of it. More than 60% of us are ex-Muslims. We are not practicing it anymore. We are fucking tired of it. But the laws and the reinforcement is still based on that fucking Islam. So yeah, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. And I mean, yeah,
I have a question, wait, hold on, Kapad. I got questions for you. So you're complaining about.
Listen to me now.
No. You taking the mic way too long. And here's the thing.
I was listening
You're
for 2
complaining that you're
hours.
not
What
giving.
the fuck is that?
I can give two rats ass. I'm an asshole and I'm Mexican, and I'm ready to
Listen
fucking
to me.
step on your nose. Look, I'm gonna be a real prick and I'm gonna light the room up like it deserves to be lit up. Because there's fuckers like you that whine and bitch that you don't get equitably heard. But here's the reality. You go into a room called the war room and you have a pink ticket next to your name, then guess what? You're just like any Joe Schmo. If you don't know the moderators and they don't know you very well, you're trying to pour your full cup of information into people who probably already fucking heard it. But the reality is that you're suffering emotionally and the current position you're in shows that you're a little bitch right now. So either man up, stop complaining, or host rooms that you can invite people to actually listen to you, because more than likely you're acting like a little bitch. You're acting like a little bitch from the Middle East. And I am a fucking big dick Mexican that loves to thump his fucking drum with his cock, listening to you rant and rave. That's right, I'm that asshole. You know, and I love the glow points. So you aren't getting what you heard because you're just another little bitch who falls in line, who doesn't have his own thoughts, who tries to stand up for Islam, who doesn't even allow to think himself. And your mullahs, I love your guys' bit of your ancestral intellectuals who still kill people indiscriminately. So here. Just
you don't turn your mic off with mine. You know why is that? Because you don't want to hear.
And I'll feed it to you. That's right. So moderators, I've done my duty. Thank you very much.
You don't want to hear the truth. Let that for the truth.
In about 10 seconds, you're going to be a supporter now. How about that?
Oh, good news. Breaking news. Trump just held a call with Israel.
Fuck that. I don't give a shit about this room. This is bullshit. I wasted my 2 hours here. Now, bullshit people.
I actually do want to hear what Rapper said.
Nonsense here.
You should say, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim." So all the Satans and evils go away from you.
So breaking news, Trump just had a phone call with Israel. Israel has been begging to hit Iran again. Their hands are really itchy. And the talks broke today with Iran on the ceasefire, so I think they might have a green light, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there will be more action in Iran, and hopefully this is going to give the freedom to the Iranian people that they've been asking for.
God Almighty, I want to make a prayer today for the people of Iran, my family, my friends, and all of our families and friends that are inside of Iran, and this is their time to shine and get out there and reclaim their country. Of course, after the bombs will be dropping. Amen.
Rafi, I just want to tell you something.
I want to welcome Jason. Jason, I love the big dog swinging there.
Yeah, that was nice.
I did my cock steps this morning, so yeah, my dick is feeling pretty strong.
Nice. I love it.
Nice, Coolie.
And to all the feminists, I'm sorry if I offend you. I'm not trying to offend you, but I like offending myself and my friends. So yeah, I'm gonna keep.
You keep going, Funny Boo. You keep going.
Rafi, so
yeah.
Today I tried to act as a moron, as a person of IRGC, and honestly, I couldn't bear it for 30 minutes. I mean, I tried to put myself in Ali's shoes.
I know. I just
when you are.
And I was trying to understand. The back message
I
for them that what you're trying to do.
Yeah. So what? Let me
That
tell
was
you.
great. It was
I
great. You
couldn't
triggered
bear
some
it,
odds.
but yeah, I wasn't able to bear it for 30 minutes. I don't know how Ali is taking it for this long. He must have some.
He gets paid by the hour. He doesn't give a fuck if work is hard or easy. He's getting paid by the hour. They're paying him by the fucking hour to fucking spread propaganda on Clubhouse, and whoever falls for it, God bless you. You're very weak-minded, but it works.
How do you say it, Blue? He must be extremely begarat in order to take it for this love.
Begerat. Ah. Yes, Safat.
بیغیرت، بیشرف، دیگه چی؟
Bihaya.
بیحیا.
Bihaya.
بیحیا.
Yeah,
All
BB.
of that.
You go eat bubbles.
Binamus.
BB, bring your friends over.
Who? Which one?
Last time, before I fucking boomed the room, all the crazies that came in. I don't even know what language you were speaking. That wasn't Farsi either.
When was this?
This was a while back. Fuck, 1 second. I'll call you back in a second. I need to make a phone call.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm praying for their strength and wellness, and we have been in contact with them, and they're very hopeful because this is the closest they've been to freedom for over 47 years now, and it's a very tough time. We are scared. Listen, we are scared. Okay, it's not like we're not scared, but there's just something much stronger than fear, and that is existence and the fight for existence. So let's pray for the best. Is anyone else interested in joining us on stage? If you have a different point of view, that's fine. Just don't be disrespectful. You can come up.
Wait, I'm always disrespectful. Am I still welcome?
Well, I kind of like your disrespect, so
It's our favorite.
yeah, our favorite kind of like rudeness.
I'm just praying for cheaper gas, okay? Just give me the fucking gas. I'm in California. It sucks here, paying $6 plus, okay?
We got you, Jason. We got you there, Jason.
I just paid $3.85.
Are you praying for Jesus?
You help us survive, and you got it.
Matrix or the rules is silence.
Oh, I thought I had bad signal. I
was pouring myself some Persian black tea, and I was reading the news while listening to
Was
you
it
guys.
made by real Persian?
Yeah, it is. My parents gifted it to me, and let me tell you, I drank it and I poured milk in it, and Iranians don't like to pour milk in it. They usually drink it all black, but I drank it and I stayed awake till 8 a.m. It's stronger than coffee, so it's authentic. It's really cool. Yeah. And I have to say that I was on Israeli timeline on Twitter, and they're even more angrier than Iranians. They're very angry at Trump and very angry at their government. They're saying that why Trump stopped it, and I was just reading their comments, translating them. They are way angrier than Iranians.
Well, they're also fighting for their existence, and I think they're angrier because of Hezbollah and all these proxies around them attacking them with missiles, which I can totally understand. I speak to some of them. They say every day they're being hit by Hezbollah in northern part of Israel, and yeah, Israelis are dying. So that's, I get that they're pissed off, of course. Iranians, there's a ceasefire and there are some executions going on by the regime, but the amount of Israelis dying, unfortunately, we have to pray for their safety, and I hope that they'll be all right, and I'm very sorry for this regime. We condemn it. We do not, you guys already know, we do not hate Jews or Israelis at all. The regime is another story, of course. So we'll pray for their safety as well.
I was like talking to I was asking like if the Khatam al-Anbiya like is part of the militias of the IRGC. They actually had this like evacuation warning sent out about I think on northern Israel. They say, oh, we should evacuate.
Mary and Blue, can you pick that guy up, Mr. Sahil? He wants to speak something.
Sure.
Persian.
Oh, he's saying anyone can speak Persian? Yeah, sure. Can you speak Persian, Mr. Sahil?
Where is he?
Here, translators, okay?
He hasn't raised his hand. Wait. Who's this?
We'll see the moderators. Just bring
This
him
one?
up. Let's see. Yeah. Mr. Sahil.
I did it, but I don't know why he's not coming up.
I sent him one to Sandwich. He's stalling. He changed his mind.
There he is. Go ahead, mister.
I'll also send Sepp him. Sepp wants to come up.
Hello, good evening everyone.
Good evening, mister.
سلام خسته نباشین. چه کسی فارسی بلد است؟
Oh, you're Afghan? Yeah, we speak Farsi.
Hey, Mr. Sahil, you speak Persian, so you can speak Persian, right?
صحیح است، درست است. من انگلیسی شما را میخونم ولی من فارسی هم نزدم.
چه جالب، خوش آمدین.
خوش باشین، خسته نباشین. وقت بخیر. اینجا خانم گلو فکر کنم درباره اسرائیل صحبت میکرد. توجه مجال کنید چند ما با شما صحبت بکنیم.
I will try to understand. The dialect of Afghanistan is a little bit different. If I have some questions, I will ask you. Go ahead.
That's the
Yeah.
It's not about your volume is so low. صداتون خیلی کمه. اگه بشه بلندتر صحبت کنید بهتر میشنوید.
نمیفهم مشکل کنکشن از حال چطور بهتر است صدای؟
This is a bit better.
Can you speak English or only Persian?
فارسی بهتر است برام صحبت بکنم.
الکه پښتو درځي که زه پښتو کې ترجمه کوم.
پشتو هم مشکل دارم متاسفانه، اما شما اگر پشتو صحبت بکنین، انگلیسی صحبت بکنین، ترکی صحبت
نه متوسط هستم. میتونم اگه بخواین چیکار کنم، یعنی اینو برگردونم به زبان انگلیسی چون دوستانمون اینجا انگلیسی زبانن.
We can do a short, very quickly, Daddy Farsi conversation.
که پښتو درځي خو چې زه ترجمه کوم. I'm asking if he can speak in Pashto. I can do that.
He doesn't speak Pashto. He speaks Dari, which is close to Farsi.
But they do have Pashto in Afghanistan, right?
They do, but he doesn't. He's a Dari.
Different. Yeah, dialect is different.
زه ورځه په داری ورځه.
چطور از شمایی که هستیم کسی هست از اینجا در ایران زندگی میکنن فعلا؟
خانواده ما در ایران زندگی میکنن. اونایی که در ایران زندگی میکنن ممکنه بترسن بیان اینجا صحبت کنن در مورد رژیمی که میکشندشون.
پس الان ما توی ایران ساعت 1 شبه. الان
The only
خوابیدن.
ones who come on here to speak are the ones that are pro-regime because they have like the white SIM cards. And they get them for free so they can come and spread their propaganda.
مستر ساحل شما IRGC یعنی از کجا حمایت میکنن؟ از ایران یا سمت آمریکا و اسرائیل تو این جنگ؟
دیدگاه ما مردم خصوصا مردم افغانستان همیشه در طول تاریخ البته ملت حکومت یا دولت ها رو صحبت نمیکنم، ملت افغانستان با کسی یا با اطراف یا با کسایی طرف می باشن که مظلوم باشن
مردم ایران هم به نظرتون مثلا مردم فلسطین
اما را در بازی سیاست کلتون بهتر میفهمین که مردم چی اسرائیل باشد، چی فلسطین باشد، چی ایران باشد یا حتی ملت امریکا هم بعضا میتونه که مسئول موقع شد. تصمیم‌های شمای بعضی قدرت هاست که باعث میشه ملت ها همیشه جور و جفایش رو بکشن.
شما آرمان فلسطینی داری یا آرمان ایرانی؟ شما الان با صحبت زبان ایرانی من خیلی ساده. شما آرمان فلسطینی داری، آرمان اسلامی داری یا آرمان ایرانی؟
اگر
من ایرانی رو بده که اومدی با من هم طلا بشی، میخوام شما را بشناسم در وقتی اول.
خواهش میکنم اول بهتره یه است که بفهم هدف از آرمانی که میگی چی هست؟
من آخوند
چی؟ آرمان اسلامی یعنی چی؟ چرا که توصیف
ببخشید یه لحظه جفتتون یه لحظه توجه باشم. آقای ایران صداتون خیلی بمه، میشه یه کاری بکنین صداتون از بمی در بیاد بشنویم چی میگین؟ ببخشید مرسی.
Low translation.
Yeah, his voice is very I can't hear him correctly. Iran.
Yeah, actually we were talking, like I asked him what he thought about, because he was talking about like normal people, like the ummah of Afghanistan, like there is like people of Afghanistan, and he didn't really answer my question, which was which side of the war are you like supporting, like Iran side, like IRGC side, or Israel and America? And he said that we are on the side of people who are oppressed. And I asked him whether the oppressed people are the Iranian people or like Palestinian people, because I have seen this argument too, like Iran and
Ocean is here. Ocean Navy.
صداتون بمه.
من تو ایرانم دوستان VPN باید استفاده بکنم. اگر مایکاتون رو ببندید این دوست افغانی که ما اومده، ما مردم افغانستان، مردم پنشیر، مردم پریک افغانستان که وطن دوست هستن اونا رو دوست داریم. منتها بازی مولا رو باید این دوست افغانی من بدونه و امروز تصمیم خودش رو بگیره. ایشون با آرمان مردم ایران یکی هستن یا با آرمان قاتلین مردم ایران که اتفاقا دارن از فلسطین و غزه و آرمانهای فلسطین رو دارن دنبال میکنن. امروز ما مردم ایران به دست جهاد اسلامی، به دست این آرمان فلسطینی کشته شدیم و امروز شکوه کشورمون رو در نام ایران پیدا میکنیم. شریکای ما کسانی هستند که امروز با مردم ایران دست میدن، نه با قاتلینی که بچه‌های مردم ایران رو کشته. جاوید پرنده ایران برد آل برد.
جاوید پرنده ایران خیلی ممنون، خوش اومدین آقایون. This man is from Iran. Iran is from Iran. And he is saying, are you with the people of Iran, to Mr. who is an Afghan, or are you with oppression of the regime, which kills innocent Iranians and funds terrorism in Gaza, in Yemen, in Iraq, in Syria, and even Afghanistan. So are you with Mr. Do you support Taliban, which makes your children, girls, not go to school anymore? Are you with them?
خب یک چیزه براتون توضیح بکنم. من خواهرزاده دارم 13 سالش است. باید که مکتب بخونه و صنف 7 درس بخونه، اما متاسفانه امروز هم به ما گیره کرد که ماما من نمیتونم مکتب. به درد است که مردم افغانستان از این استفاده جویای همچون طالب به عنوان یک حکومت اسلامی ما این شکنجه را میکشیم. این یک بنگاهی از خصوص طالب اگر باید بیشتر واضح شود. مردم طرفدار امنیت هستند، چرا که بسیار در 40 سال گذشته افغانستان زیر تهدید جنگ بوده، همواره نسل ها قتل شدن اینجا به عنوانهای مختلف به خاطر بازی های سیاسی که کشورهای منطقه داشتن یا امریکا داشت، روسیه داشت، هر کشور دیگه، پاکستان. متاسفانه مردم بود قربانی شد دادن. هیچ کس شخصی طرفدار همچون رژیمی که نسل‌ها را از بین ببرند. فعلا درست است که قتل و قتال در افغانستان کم شده، اما مشکل اصلی ارزش عقل بشریت در افغانستان فعلا زیر تهدید است. شاید 10 سال بعد نسل بعدی که در افغانستان میآید در میدان اصلا از سواد کافی قرن 21 برخوردار نباشد. قرنی که با هوش مصنوعی واسطه است، ولی عقب ماندگی که در افغانستان روز به روز زیادتر میشه. تا 10 سال دیگر نسلی که فعلا اصلا با دانشگاه و مکتب و چیزا سر کار ندارن، اینا همیشه بی سواد نجابت تبدیل میشه و این است که تمام ملت رنج میده. طبعا که شاید گفته فرماندهتان سماشون که ما طرفدار سیاست های رژیمی که فعلا حاکم افغانستان است نیستیم به عنوان تبع افغانستان. ترجمه میکنیم به کسایی که انگلیسی زبان است.
خیلی ممنون. آیا کسی هست که بتونه ترجمه کنه؟ مری جون شما متوجه شدین که بتونین درست ترجمه کنین؟
To like sum it up about his daughter and how like Taliban is making like for girls to pursue education. I was worried about the newer generation that is yet to come because the newer generation would know nothing of like universities or schools, and they have schools called Maktab, and he was talking about his girl who used to go to Maktab and she cannot do it anymore. Position, and he was saying like you talk about politics, but like they care about safety, like the normal people care about normal life and about safety, and he was talking about his lived experience. But he didn't answer the question like
the world is a very good place without Muslims in it. Do you know?
Yeah, Mr. Iran, what Mr. Iran asked, he didn't answer that, or like my question, but it's okay. But it's so fucked up, like what is happening to the girls in Afghanistan. And I feel
اگر اسلام نباشد دنیا یک جای بهتری است. یک گفتنی دارم تا زمانی که
Can we get away from the travel talk? Can we get away from the travel talk? You know, it's not, hey.
Sir, please give us 1 second. He's from on.
من امروز به عنوان یک ایرانی
Jesus fucking Christ.
من جناب جمپس یک لحظه اجازه بده. من به عنوان یک ایرانی از برادر افغانم انتظار دارم تجربه 50 سال پیش من رو بپذیره. نخواد امروز بیاد بگه نه من فکر میکنم اسلام خوب است، من فکر میکنم
Saying how's this fucking beneficial to anybody who doesn't speak Persian? How's this beneficial?
جواب برای تانوس نداریم.
میخوام این رو امروز از برادر ایرانی بپذیرید. رایت اینا 50 سال
Just think it. It's not beneficial, no, but how am I supposed to think anything from this conversation?
Doctor, we're literally translating. Right answer.
یک سوال فقط میخواستم بپرسم مستر عزیزم. امروز چه دلیلی، من میدونم دلیلش خودم میدونم، میخوام خودت پاسخ بدی. چه دلیلی داره که امروز مستر جرأت نمیکنه درباره آرزوهای مردم افغانستان صحبت بکنه، آینده مردم ایران صحبت بکنه؟ چه دلیلی؟ ما ایرانی‌ها این ترس‌ها رو دیدیم و داریم می‌گذرونیم. چه ترس‌هایی امروز بر مستر غالبه؟ این چیزی که امروز دنیا باید بدونه، نه تردیدهای منوط درباره اسلام مطرح شده.
آقای ران، من از امریکا با تو صحبت نمیکنم. بشنم، من از امریکا با تو صحبت نمیکنم، از کشوری صحبت نمیکنم که دموکراسی هست. همچنان ما اینجا اگر تو 40 سال یا 50 سال درد کشیدی، زحمت کشیدی، عذاب دیدی، افغانستان ملتش همچنان یک تاریخ سیاه 50 ساله داره در عقب خود. ما و تو همتراز هستیم و این شکل صحبت نکن گویایی که ما آمدیم از یک چوکی بالا با تو صحبت میکنیم. اگر میخوایی که درک شوی تو باید ما رو هم درک بکنی. اگر دقیق ما شما فکر بکنیم. حال فعلا در افغانستان معدن اطلاع برآمده، معدن اطلاع در حال استخراج شده است. فعلا جنگی که روان است داخل افغانستان تمامش به خاطر از این است که ملت در یک غفلت بگیرن و این معدنات تاراج شود توسط ملک‌های بیرونی، کشورهای بیرونی بین خود تقسیم بکنن. چین باشه یا روسیه باشه یا حتی امریکا باشه، پاکستان باشه، به این سمت در مورد یک حکومت تو ایران تو بشنو.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to be switching back to English now. So we only have conversations in English because this is an English room. We will be having Persian rooms. The room is called Amplifying Iranian Voices. I repeat, Amplifying Iranian Voices. You can, if you're a Farsi speaker, you can join this room and we will be glad to have you, and we will be speaking Farsi in between, but also English. We're going to switch back to English now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
JB, welcome to the stage. Nothing special, just they were speaking to each other. Our Afghan brother and our Iranian brother were having a conversation about the situation with Afghanistan. Unfortunately, we didn't get our questions answered on to who is he, Mr., and what does he stand for? Does he stand for freedom, democracy, secularity, humanism?
Basically said that he stands for people, and like Mr. Iran here asked him, like he mentioned Islam, and I think Mr. Salva got a bit maybe offended. If I was just listening in the background, and they were talking about, like Mr. Salva was talking about how Afghanistan's resources were being taken over by the big games that the big countries played, either China or Russia, and they were like Iranians, they had a very dark past 50 years, and he was talking about like the hardships of normal life, and he was saying that people are being screwed because of like war and the big powers who are playing the game, but he didn't answer the exact question. But yeah, I guess he's avoiding talking about politics. And you're Muslim, right, Mr. Saf?
Yes.
And you what?
Yes, can you please speak in English? Thank you.
Yes, Kurosh. Yeah, Kurosh here is also from inside Iran.
Kurosh, can you please join Amplifying Iranian Voices if you want to speak Farsi? Because people here speak English. Can you speak English? درود بر شما.
من درود میفرستم به بچه های ایرانی، هم به دوستان آمریکای خارجی. من میخواستم فقط اینو لطف کنید ترجمه کنید. من خواستم شرایط ایران بگم. هر روز حالا خود آقای ایران که خودش میدونه یه بچه ایرانی، ما هر روز داریم زیر این فشار له میشیم.
We are being squeezed under this pressure every day, but
ولی دیگه آقای درام آخرش
But if President Trump, at the end of this road,
یه معامله‌ای بکنه که فقط به نفع خودش باشه و به نفع مردم ایران نباشه،
if he makes a deal that is not in the interest of taking down this regime and only in his own interest, then
ببین الان این از 70% ایران 70
Let him speak. We actually let him finish speaking.
Jesus fucking hating me. What the fuck, baby?
No, you always interrupting.
Bitch, you're drunk all the time. I barely talk. You don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Can you move him down?
Let him finish. Yeah, go ahead. آقای کوروش بفرمایید.
اتاق خودمون رو درست کن بچه ها.
70% مردم ایران الان هم پشت اسرائیل هم پشت آمریکا.
He says 70% of the people inside of Iran are behind America, the United States, and Israel. More than 70%.
Okay, look, can I ask a question before BB fucking parks off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus. Fuck sakes, BB. Fuck. Dude, so he brought up the fact that, but if Trump's agenda based on his plan, I hope he understands we're not all, the America is not getting involved with Iran strictly for the Iranian people. It's not in America's interest. It's going to be like a bonus. That's what I really hope he understands. Like, I understand, listen, we're aware, Trump is aware of the drug happening in Iran. It's tragic and it's hurting, and I'm crazy. I'm fully aware. But unfortunately, if submits 100% to the United States and Israel's terms, unfortunately, and this is what the Iranian people might get upset about, is they might be still around. So that's something the Iranian people really need to understand. This whole operation is not fully spiked off because it's because how radical. But that's what I was trying to ask before. Drunk ass BB, move him the fuck down. Bitch, I barely fucking talk. And it is funny. But yeah, that's my fucking question.
Yeah. Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, so we all know that, but you have to understand he's speaking from a point of existence and being, crushed under this regime. So I understand his point of view as well, but we have to be very clear to him, and I'm going to say this to him in Persian. I'm going to tell him, they're there for their own interests, as you may know, and we have to fight for our freedom ourselves, and, the time will come where it will be in your hands, our hands, to take down this regime.
Sorry, I just got off the phone. It's on the explain. You have to explain them this way. That they are for their own interests.
Yeah.
They're really for the hold on.
Yeah.
They're not for the Iranian interests. But the Iranian people themselves on the ground are gonna have the opportunity at a certain point that the government and the regime is gonna be weak, that they're gonna have to pick up arms or whatever they're gonna have to do and to take back the country. Like, Trump is not gonna fully take back the country unless the Iranian people themselves on the ground are willing to finish off the job. The ones who are gonna finish off the jobs are the Iranians, not the American people. Americans are gonna do what they need to do for themselves.
ایشون میفرماین آقای کروش گوش میدین و آقای ایران مهم اینجاست که آمریکا واسه منافع خودش داره حمله میکنه به جمهوری اسلامی و این رژیم رو میتونه به یه جایی برسونه که خیلی این رژیم ضعیف میشه، ولی پس گرفتن ایران دست خود ایرانیا میفته. میتونه موقعیت بسازه واسه ما که ایرانیا کشور رو پس بگیرن خودشون، ولی کار سخت رو برای ما نمیتونن انجام بدن. آخرین ضربه رو مردم ایران خودشون باید بزنن و باید پیش بینی کنن روی این موضوع، چون ممکنه اون لحظه بیاد که اون وقتی که اون لحظه میاد که وقت پس گرفتن ایرانمونه، حاضر باشین واسه همچین لحظه ای همتون. و ممکن هم هست که سلاح به دست باید بشن ایرانیا واسه این لحظه.
ما هیچ ترسی درباره آینده نداریم. ما مردم ایران انتخاب مشخص هستیم. اگر ایران فکر کردن مثل تنظیم یک بدبختی میتونن در کشور ما را بندازن خوب بودن، منتها چیزی که ما رو نگران میکنه این گروه‌های آتش‌فشار، این گروه‌های اجنبی هست. پادشاه از ما بارها تکرار کرده که اصلا ایرانی نیستن و مردم ایران رو دارن میکشن. من ایران سلاح ندارم. مردم ایران حتی ارتش و نیروی نمی‌دونم سپاه و این ارجنگ‌های بیشترک هم ندارن که ارزش دفاع بکنن. یک مردم بی‌دفاع هستن. ما مردمی درباره انتخاب آیندهمون راسخ هستیم. با این گلوله خوردیم، انتخابمون رو فریاد زدیم، درباره آینده کشور عزیزمون به درستی گروهی کبیر رو انتخاب کردیم، صلح در تمام دنیا رو انتخاب کردیم. اون انتخاب ما مردم ایران مشخص هست. اون چیزی که نگرانی ما مردم ایران هست این هست که ما مردم ایران در مقابل گروه‌های تروریستی ما بی‌پناهیم. ما امروز نیاز به این کمک داریم که ما مردم انتخابمون رو کردیم بیایید در این پوزش میخوام. این مشکل ما همینه. والا بحث نیست که مثلا نمیدونم 57 این مسخره بازی ها نیست. این چیزی که ما
انتظارتونه میتونین یه بار دیگه بگین که دقیقا انتظارتون چیه؟
بار دیگه ما مردم ایران به جهان آزاد اثبات کردیم که با این شرورهای جهاد اسلامی یکی نیستیم. ما بیشتر از تمام جهان آزاد کشته دادیم. مثلا خیلی از کشورها میتونن بیان بگن جمهوری اسلامی 10 تا ما رو کشته، در 2 روز 50,000 ایرانی رو کشته. پس ما مردم ایران نه تنها بهترین شریک این جهان آزاد هستیم بلکه بیشترین هزینه رو دادیم. امروز جهان آزاد باید انتخاب بکنه. امروز مردم ایران انتخابشون رو انجام دادن. ما نیاز به ساپورت داریم. ما شرکای جهان آزاد هستیم. اونها وظیفه‌شون هست که ما رو ساپورت بکنن. در نظر تسلیحاتی که ما باید بتونیم از جان خودمون حفاظت بکنیم. نمیگم بریم کارهای تروریستی بکنیم چون ما هرگز تروریست نیستیم. منتها وقتی ما می‌خوایم کشورمون رو آزاد بکنیم باید ما جانمون در امنیت باشه. من فردا میخوام برم تو خیابون. من دیدم 50,000 جوون دوستای من رو کشتن. من این بار نمیگیرم کشته بشم. من دارم پیروزیمو به دست میارم.
He said the next time we get out on the streets, we have a means to defend ourselves. Of course, President Trump said himself, we will be covering you from the air. We will be watching over you from the air for the next time you come out. But it's not safe right now. Stay inside because there will be bombs dropping everywhere. But when they come out, they need some kind of fair fight with weapons to defend themselves. Now he's saying that the humanitarian aid or this rescue mission is they're very thankful for that, and they think they really need it. Because they can't do it alone. We already know that. And
hey, Glow.
Yeah.
Glow. Hey, I understand where he's saying that they might need assistance with weapons or whatever, but my opinion is I don't think they're going to get that type of assistance because you got to look at as frustrating as it is for Iranian or Persian in that situation. I understand the risk and the reasoning to saying that they're outgunned or outnumbered. I understand that, but unfortunately, through the risk program, it would be very hard to sell that pitch to our own congressmen and women, to our Senate, and to our elected political members on giving civilians firearms to assist in overturning their own government. And it would be so hard and besides that, the vetting program, I mean, we saw this in Afghanistan. I mean, I was one of many hundreds of thousands of troops over there that were training Afghani civilians in becoming police officers and becoming soldiers, sitting in Iraq. And the vetting program takes a lot of time. So the reality of, I could be wrong, but this is just my opinion. The reality, in my opinion, of actually dropping firepower or weapons to civilians to overthrow when that time comes up is it would be very impractical. Because let's say hypothetically we did do that, and let's say it went completely opposite. It's a 360 of what we expected. You know, because there's a risk of not having insurance that the people are fully wanting to disband from the IRGC. Now you can say this on any platform, clubhouse, wherever, or you can say it in the street that this is what we want. But when you drop firepower, when you give weapons in a bulk like they're asking, you're taking, it's like flipping a coin. You're either going to get lucky and it's going to happen the way that they're projecting, or it's going to go the opposite side and end up backfiring, and now you're forming more of a multiple tribal situation. You see what I'm saying? So the reality, in my opinion, the reality of that actually executing and happening it'd be very minute. I understand why they want it, but it could cause more harm on the U.S. side internationally than it would beneficial to the Iranian civilians.
لطفا بک چنلتون رو نگاه کنید. من یه گروه دیگه واسهتون بک چنل میتونیم جوابتون رو بدیم که ایشون چی فرمودن. من خیلی
I didn't follow the news, guys. Did anything new happen today except the Iranian president basically stepped aside from his role or what?
Yeah, actually Trump offered like Hezbollah some deal, but they rejected it like half an hour ago. It's going to get very interesting.
That's good. I hope Israel crushed the shit out of him.
Sir.
Asepi, he's talking to you.
میشه از دم سر یک سوال بکنم اگر صدای میشه.
Steppy. Step. The fuck?
Steppy asks a question. If you
How you doing, Buckets?
doing great, Ocean, how are you?
Did you pray to Muhammad today? Fucking Muhammad?
Yeah.
Or no? You did?
Every day.
Every day I feel like you're gonna get away from this shit, but every day.
What's up? Yeah, I'm back.
What's up? Keeps unrolling that rug.
Mr. Damsar, I have a question from you if you have time.
Yeah, what's up?
As one of representative in Afghanistan, you have been in my nation. I'm from Afghanistan, yes?
Yes, I have.
Here, you trained the back region military, yeah?
Yeah, the Afghani guardsmen, yes, I helped train with them. Well, help train them.
Do you think Taliban is a good regime or a bad regime? Just yes or no. I need to continue my question. I have something else. Is it a bad regime or good regime, the Taliban?
He watched them fucking goats and donkeys. Do you think he thinks they're good?
Okay. If they are not good, then why America in Doha agreement in Qatar handed Afghanistan to Taliban?
Because you guys wanted them.
It was
you didn't survive.
Because vast majority of your people wanted them. You're gonna get rid of that fucking
Who wants torture? Who wants in any nation? Who wants torture? Who wants to be killed? No one. Never.
Yeah, but vast majority of your people are Muslim. Very hardcore Muslim. So when vast majority are hardcore Muslim, they might disagree with certain things Taliban does, but they don't.
Turkey is also Muslims. Kazakhstan is also Muslims.
So what?
They don't want to be killed.
No, I never said that.
If you are,
But because that force
doesn't mean you want to be
yeah,
killed.
but because that force is also Muslim. We're talking about a force who's a Muslim, which is Taliban.
Okay, maybe that is Muslim. I am not at the point of Muslim or not being a Muslim. It's a bad regime or a good regime. Afghanistan was in hand to hand with America.
فارسی زبانان لطفا تشریف بیارین به اون رومی که میخوام اینوایتتون کنم.
Yeah, but you guys, hold on, let me ask you a question.
آره بابا یه روز درست بکنیم همون بریم اونجا فارسی صحبت کنیم.
Okay, go guys. During the time, right, before Taliban come back and all that bullshit.
Yes.
Do you think your country was developing in a lot of many good ways?
No, there were so many corruption in government.
They made so many good.
Hold on.
They made things in a good way, right?
Oh shit! Can I join on this?
Yes or no?
Sorry for interrupting, Ocean, brother. I gotta put it out there. Dude, Mister, you gotta understand, dude, the corruption was atrocity over there, dude. They exploited their own people, the elders, the tribal elders would extort their own people for personal gain.
They were not good people. Who you beat, who you gave money, who you helped them with the military, anything else.
They would, if they got a dispute with their neighbor, they would bring the bodies to the base and claim that hey, we need money because mortar rounds killed them. Dude, they would extort their own enemies and then try to extort from the U.S. political side saying, hey, we believe that you guys killed them, but if you pay us, it's okay. That they would extort their own people. They would commit major atrocities to their own women, to their own children. So I'm gonna dial back a little bit, but dude, that whole country is about embezzlement and extortion to its own people. We would have to go out and fix water wells so towns can have running water, dude. And then Taliban would come in and destroy it.
Yeah.
They would come in and destroy it, and then we would have to come back in, fight on Taliban just to rebuild it again.
You have an exact account of how many Taliban were available when USA were in Afghanistan. Do you have any expectation account? Maybe 50,000 Taliban, 20,000 Taliban. How many amount do you have?
It doesn't matter about. It does not matter
People
about
were joining them. People were supporting them and joining them. Dumbass fucking Muslims.
40 million nation. Okay, we are 40 million people here living, and Taliban were the regime that may have 100,000. We may expanded at 100,000.
You lied. They lied to you guys. They lied to you. They would say, come fight with us. We give you women. We'll give you money. Dude, that's what they would do. They would come. Hold on. Shut up.
Let me step in for a while. Seppi.
Alright, Marcus, go ahead.
Okay, we are from the same region, so let's have a conversation, right?
This is the war between Iraqi and Afghanistan. Go ahead.
Yeah. Nilandar, dostum, Mr. Sahil, Misuzat. Let me tell you why. See, that's what Steffi was talking about when he was making this analogy of the Afghan case and the Iranian case. Why it cannot be done in Iran? Iranians are different people. They're not like Afghans. I'm not calling you cowards, but America invested for 20 years in order to develop that Mili Urdu, right?
Yes.
Do you agree that America? Oh, let me tell you. Do you agree that American invested for 20 years in this Mili Urdu, this Lashkar? And what did they do? When Americans left, they were unable even to survive or stay for.
They went back to fucking Islam. That's what happened.
Exactly. So it was their primary responsibility. It was their primary. See,
that's not true. It's That's not true.
What do you mean?
Because
You know,
I live in Afghanistan. I know the truth. What happened here?
Afghan friends that
You can see from above. You can see
I
from above.
witnessed.
I dare you. If
I
you
was,
were to
I
hear me
was
as
living right below the Devon line. When all these things were happening, I was living exactly below the Devon line. I belong to the Lar Pakhtunkhwa and you belong to the Bar Pakhtunkhwa. You understand the Lar and Bar, right?
yeah, but
The only division between us is of that Devon line, and I witnessed everything. And the only resistance the Taliban received, okay, well, the only resistance received was from Panjshir. You know that. Taliban's fight quite long in Panjshir Vilayat against the Panjshiris. You know that. But the rest of the Mili Urdu, they simply surrendered. And the people, the civilians, they were trying their best to run away when Americans were leading the lane.
was a thing that we have made in
So
Qatar.
why would you let Taliban rule you? You could have resisted.
Wanna know why? The only true answer is because Muslims don't want to fight Muslims.
Yeah, and he
Because
also
they
mentioned
are
40 million.
fucking
So what
Muslims.
percentage?
For
Okay,
20 years, when there were no USA in Afghanistan, let's be some
There were
realistic.
Taliban.
Talking
There were
about the
Taliban
reality.
again.
Okay. Okay.
Again, you were under the
Before
rule of
USA
Taliban
came
before
to
US came.
Afghanistan, yes, didn't our nation were fighting with Taliban? Didn't Ahmad Shah Massoud fight with Taliban for so many long years? So it is a lie if you say that the nation is supporting the Taliban. Maybe some people are.
Not supporting. The nation failed to defend its nation against Taliban. That's what I'm trying to say.
Go mute for a second. No one is saying the entire motherfucking nation, the entire people of Afghanistan are supporting Taliban. But there is a good chunk, good enough people that they're supporting these lunatic Muslims because they're also Muslims. Because vast majority of people in Afghanistan are Muslim and they do practice Islam. They're not like Iranians who are just Muslim on paper. They practice this fucking shit. That's the difference and that's the problem. So maybe 20,000, maybe 30,000, maybe 50,000, maybe 100,000, I don't know, maybe 2 million people supported these fucking lunatics. And you have what you have right now.
The truth. Ocean.
You have what you have right now.
They don't. I mean,
look,
the Taliban are separate.
Hold on.
But also, the locals.
Hold on, bro.
Also, I'm not saying all, but they just learn how to abuse and extort, investments. They learned it.
Yeah, of course, because it's fucking
need a new road built.
But look,
Freaking get the Taliban to destroy it, and then go to a political liaison for the U.S. military, and they'll send out Army Corps engineers, and they'll rebuild the road. You need wells drilled, because Afghanis knew about the humanitarian aid that the U.S. pivoted in 2016. They were really focused on humanitarian aid, wells, infrastructure, roadways, schools. Tell me, mister, how many schools did the Taliban go after and destroy that the U.S. built for a lot of Afghani regionals for the kids? You would build them, and we would build them. Americans would build them in humanitarian aids, and then they'd turn around and destroy it. And then elders and tribal members would come down, and it's like, oh, the Taliban destroyed it. Can you please fix it? Tell me, mister, since you want to talk about
okay, so Steppy, hold on, Steppy. Look, mister, the same thing is happening in Iran, right? The only difference is vast majority of those people who keep supporting the regime are not hardcore Muslim at all. They're doing it because the system is corrupt and gaining so much benefit out of it.
Why did Rafi get kicked down?
Rafi is up here, bro. I don't know. Something is wrong with your phone. How you doing, Mountain, by the way? Welcome to the room. And yeah, same thing is happening.
Also, guys, we just opened another room. Why don't you all come and join us there?
What
are y'all talking about in the other
It's for Persian speaking people, and if you want to continue this
Mary, hold on 1 second. Mountain, did you want to say something? Because I know every time you know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess last time I came in here, you were all talking Persian or something, so I couldn't really understand. So I was just saying what you guys are doing, pretty much. You know what I mean?
So I just have a honest question. It's not blaming USA or any other nation. I just had an honest question about didn't USA have any other choice above this regime that handed in Qatar to her with an agreement that they handed Afghanistan to this regime? Didn't the USA had any other regime or any other option in hand to make that? Because what we have today is the decision that made in Qatar Doha by USA. The regime came after that. That's the main problem that we are issuing with nowadays in Afghanistan.
What happened before this was signed in Malwa? Do you remember that? What happened in that month between Taliban and the military of Afghanistan and the civil leader of Afghanistan? Why US was compelled to go for the decision and agree to the terms at Doha?
There were
Will you answer those questions?
Something between two regimes. Maybe they
Hold on, Mister. Why was the Taliban when America left Afghanistan? Why were they targeting women and men who worked for U.S. Military bases or worked for U.S. or foreign contractors outside of Afghani nationals? Why were they hunting them down like dogs? Where they were fleeing. They would rather jump on an airplane and fly to 20,000 feet up. Tell me, why would the Taliban?
For our nation, that was very horrible day. I'm asking this as well for you. If you knew this, that will happen to our nation, then why you handed the nation for this reason?
Why can't you? Why is it after 20 years you guys can't police your own nation? Why?
On that,
why can you guys not police or protect your own nation against against an organization that wants to hunt you guys down like dogs because of your guys' choice of employment or coalition or workings with? Why?
Not being so
Why?
respectful to people.
No, BB, it's a real question. He wants to target me as an American who served in the American military. He wants to be direct. I'm being direct. Why can you guys, you sir, a proud Afghani that you are, that at least you claim to be, why can your country not defend your own country without America being there with you?
We do what we know.
Which you do what you know, which is coward down.
Let's not compare Afghanistan to USA or other nations because it's a big gap about knowledge. Our Afghanistan nation is very, very backward from knowledge. About the knowledge, they are very backward for that. They are falling the trap that Islamophobia, maybe other terrorism.
It's not Islamophobia. It's not Islamophobia, sir. I've been to rural parts of Afghanistan. Their focus point is not education. Most prime Afghanis that get a really good education is because they flee and either go to Pakistan or they either flee and they go to Turkey and then they come back home.
I'll explain. Give me a minute and I'll explain something to Sahil and then
Sahel.
Yes.
So, the 20 years that the United States stayed in Afghanistan, there was no chance of Talibanization. And it didn't take even a month for the Taliban to completely take over the whole of Afghanistan, except for that chair that I mentioned earlier. When you ask about education, Afghanistan was never that backward. They were getting higher education in Pakistan, in India, in Europe, in the United States of America, especially when they had the democratic government in the time of Karzai, in the time of Ashraf Ghani, they were facilitating all men and women. So don't give me this argument that they were backward educationally. No, they were not. The only point that Sticky is raising that regardless of the massive training and investment that the United States did on Afghan people, preparing their own military, they could not survive for even a single month against Taliban. You mentioned yourself they were 50,000 or 60,000 or 100,000, no matter what. But the whole of Afghan nation could not protect themselves from this regime to take over.
Hey, Marcus, hold on, Mr. Pages, Marcus. I want to, Marcus, I'm addressing this to Marcus, thank you. Dude, think about this. America left, all right? They left, and we left military grade weapons. We're talking machine guns, we're talking artillery, we're talking trucks, we're talking billions of dollars. JATVs, light armored vehicles, in some cases helicopters, in some cases troop transport cargo planes. So, dude, the Afghanis completely polarized opposite from the Iranians right now. The Afghanis had the Taliban coming in, and they were on these bases. The Afghani civilians were on these bases with top-notch, state-of-the-art, small arms fire, and they were still not able to fend themselves, to even defend themselves or choose to defend themselves. And what did they do? They sat back.
Massive ammunition dumpster. They only had
Exactly.
rocket launchers,
Thank you.
AK-47. They didn't have tanks. They didn't have artillery. They didn't have aerial support.
Thank you.
They didn't have jets.
Thank you. And the civilians still chose the Afghanis. And a lot of the Afghani guardsmen were in Bagram, Qatar, Kabul, okay? And they were there. These are individuals that 82nd, 75th, 3rd Marines, 1st Marines, and many other National Guards and Reserve units in the United States military for the last 8 to 10 years have been training civilians under Afghani National Guardsmen to be able to deter and police and secure their own country. They lowered their weapons and left their own civilians, their women, their children, their elderly, basically to the slaughter. They were cowards and they fled.
Okay.
Listen to that.
100% accept what you people are saying.
You slaughtered, dude. The Afghanis let their people get slaughtered.
I have another question for you, okay? I accept you as a military person, you know that the command chain of command. I excuse for my English because it's not my first language, as I'm speaking as second language. Yes. No, I can't speak Pashto, but I can speak Turkish if you want, and a little bit English like this, and just Persian. Because I'm Persian people of Afghanistan, not Pashto.
Can you go
okay?
to Urdu?
No.
You can't speak Urdu even?
No, unfortunately, because I live in Afghanistan, not in Pakistan. Anyway, there were a command of chain command. Government, president, then his ministries as well.
So maybe we take them all. 500 people were in command chain of Afghanistan, okay? And those were supplied with USA all the time into the 20 years. When, when, when there were the agreement in Doha, Qatar, the USA told that we did the agreement, we are leaving Afghanistan. It's your nation, you may defend it or you may leave it. It's your choice. You can defend what you know, but we don't support you from today, and we leave Afghanistan. So those who were in supply of America, especially the government people, 500 people, they were like uh, like a rat, as we know, as a nation, they were like a rat. They just loved USA dollars. They just like it to make villas and other houses and foreigner passports for their families and their selves. They didn't even work one day for Afghanistan nation. All those who were in command chain of 500 people in Afghanistan. When USA said that they were leaving Afghanistan, the command chain exploded or it's teared. So the soldiers that didn't have their commander, that they didn't have the command change, that you can shoot the Taliban or you can stand here or they, all over Afghanistan, you know that someone is leader left the country, leader Ashraf Ghani as well left the country, and others in northern Zur as well. Sadato.
I gotta stop you there. You're incorrect. I gotta stop you there. You're incorrect. The reason why I say you're incorrect, sir, is because your statement that because the chain of command fled, the Afghani soldiers did not know what to do. You're incorrect because I've been in countries what we call it in the United States of service personnel when you go to a deployment of that country. I've been in engagements we call them TICs, TIC, team in contact with the Afghani guardsmen, and we would never rely on them as a true force. Why? Because 8 out of 10 times when an Afghani guardsman unit or company or even a squad would get in contact against basically either Taliban or opposition, they would basically drop their weapons and flee. To be honest with you, sir, there are multiple reports regarding the fact that most of we would not trust them a lot of times.
Yeah, it's sad. I think it's time to go to home.
So it was nice to talk with you guys. Yes. It's not their job. They have their own nation, they have their own people.
Exactly. So once they're in prison, once they were done with their personal interest, with their statements in prison in Afghanistan, they can leave. They have to leave. But you cannot take away the credit from them what they have done for Afghanistan in 20 years, bringing in democracy, training the people, establishing a more military and policing for the Afghanistan. So it was their primary responsibility to at least maintain that part. I mean, the transition happened in 1946 for Pakistan, for India, when the colonizers, the Britishers left India and Pakistan. So the regime stayed, whatever the government system were, somehow they survived because they followed what should I call it, the rules. But the Afghans couldn't do
We
that.
also think that we will survive. We are not choosing to fight with the Taliban.
Why? If you ask why, because if you choose to fight, then the killing issue will be continuous at the end of the world. Maybe 100 years we will continue, but it will be better if we work side by side to do one thing better from the asset. We know that the government has issues as well. It's not our choice. They came, they use force, they are doing bad things, but it's better than 4 years ago. Now they are going to be a little kind, a little better, maybe. Maybe they don't have any enemy in Afghanistan. Maybe for that, they are going to do better. But as I'm an Tajik in Afghanistan, a Persian speaker, I don't have any place in governmental areas. They don't give me any work here. I studied in law university. I have a good degree. I know about 6 languages. Maybe my age is not much. When the USA were here, I was about 14 or 15 years old when the USA were in Afghanistan. No, yes.
I'm not sure whether Stephanie understands this element, this emotional element. There were people, one brother is in Taliban, he belongs to Taliban, and the other brother was a military, right? So there were certain cases where the same family member, the same siblings were serving for the oppositions, some in Taliban's camps, others in military. So there was lesser chances of confronting each other. We do understand that emotional element why the Afghans denied to fight against Taliban. But they knew what would happen to them. They already knew the Taliban regime from 1996, 2001. So they were aware of it. History just repeated itself. So the whole question is, why did Afghans let the history repeat itself on their own land? And now it's repeating itself again.
Hey, Marcus. Hey, I was going to tell you, my guy, I have no ill will towards Afghani, at least the Afghani guardsmen. I have no ill will to them or to the Afghan people. I do got a butt, though, okay? As a soldier, if I had to choose to fight with either with the Kurdish, because the Iraqi Kurds, oh dude, I love them. They are war fighters, and especially, but I would rather fight any day with the Kurds than with the Afghani guardsmen, because a Kurdish warrior will fight till they die, because they believe in their country. They believe in what motivates them. Whereas in the Afghani guard, and I've witnessed this, sir, Wakus and Mister, I've witnessed the Afghani guardsmen getting paid the U.S. dollar to fight, for their country, for their women, for their children, for their freedom. Still, after a few pop shots, they will throw their weapons down and run away like a kid who got his ass whooped. Where Iraqi Kurdish, they would not. They will fight for their women. They will fight for their children. They will fight for what their love is at their country. And I'm not saying all Afghani guardsmen were like that, but I would say a good majority. And when people, so I'm going to monologue a little bit, and then I'm going to just listen. When a lot of Afghanis come on here and blame the U.S. for where they're at right now, remember, we had 20 years with you. We pushed the Taliban out. We went from crazy, the first 8 to 10 years of crazy hostility, and we dialed it down. Down to maybe one service personnel might kill
of day, but in the end of day,
The disregard.
what were in 2001, it became in 2022. It's same. Same thing.
Why didn't they have dailies? Why didn't you guys maintain that security for your country? When we left you the country secure, you chose to bring Taliban in. You chose to allow Taliban to be here.
You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Absolutely, 100% about everything. You're correct. But at the conclusion, you failed. I don't want to blame you, but you wasted your money, you wasted your men, you wasted your government supplies over Afghanistan, and there were no conclusion at the end of the day. What were in 2001
Okay,
in
so
Afghanistan?
look,
That were
you have
in
a,
2022
look,
again.
sir, listen to me. You have a
Yes,
brother, if you have a brother who's fucking a drug addict, you're gonna do everything you can to help him, right? You're gonna take him to a doctor, you're gonna get him all the fucking pills he needs, you're gonna get him all the food he needs, you're gonna support him and all that. At the end of the day, he fucking choose again to be a drug addict. So now it's your fault, or now it's you made a mistake, but you did your best. So US did its best for you guys. You guys fucking fucked it up. So it is not US who lost shit, it is you, because that was your only motherfucking opportunity. That one nation in the entire fucking world was willing to give it to you and you fucked it up. Does that make you happy? Or the fact that you say, oh, US lost this and that, which one makes you happy? The one that you fucked up?
No, I'm unhappy for this. I'm unhappy for this.
Yeah, but why would you bring up
Why
to it?
would
Why would you talk to it? Why would you talk to a US military service member, a steppy, and say, oh, you lost your resources, you did that, you did that, you did that. You were not worthy enough for their fucking help. You were not fucking enough in any fucking way. They did their best, like the brother who wanna help his brother to fucking get rid of drugs. They helped you to get rid of heroin from your system. They helped you to fucking get rid of the cancer, and they did got rid of it. They gave you all the freedom. They gave you everything, and you fucked it up as Afghani.
Let me give you another perspective. So all those Afghan officials who served in the democratic government for those 20 years, they fled. They ran away to Pakistan, to India, to Europe, and
Iran, Turkey,
yeah,
Europe,
all
Australia,
those who,
also
yeah, all
Canada,
those
Brazil, everywhere. Maybe more than
Exactly.
120 nations they were fleeing.
Exactly. So they understood the whole system. They were bureaucrats, there were politicians, there were ministers, and there were so many people. They had a system. They already have a system which was running. Their currency was going out, and they were. The whole problem is there are times when a hegemon leaves the nations. For example, they left India, Australia, America received independence from the Britishers. It happens. So when the United States were leaving the country, they have given him a system, a ready-made system, and all the Afghans were happy with that system. They were celebrating it, and they were enjoying their life. If you ask them, how was the era, the democratic era in Afghanistan? Every Afghan will tell you, oh, we enjoyed that time. We never had some freedom at all. But once they left, you let Taliban take over. So you cannot blame America for what happened. You should be blamed yourself for being failing miserably to protect them.
Yes, I always blame myself. I can't blame myself because I was so young those years, but I blame my father.
But you can't say
I blame
2001
the whole
and
generation
2022 they
before
are
me.
exactly the same. No, they are not exactly the same.
Yeah.
You just ruined the whole hard work done in the past 20 years. In between those 20 years, from 2001 to 2022.
months
It's
away.
a whole generation.
He took 46 months away from my wife and my daughter. Think about that. You took 46 months.
It's almost 4 years.
This to my wife and my children, to my girls, bring it for the hope. That's what we were told, the hope. So that way, and you know what? What burns me, Mister, is you know what hurts me is I saw the joy in Afghans, the children, the women, the men. I had an old man cry with joy. Have you ever had someone have so much joy in their heart and gratitude that they start shaking and only they can do is cry? That's a lifetime experience. It killed me watching the withdrawal. Hold on, Ocean. It killed me in the withdrawal. It killed me watching that. Seeing the withdrawal, seeing that the Afghani people would rather die on a plane, falling to their death. It killed me, mister. All the memories I have there with the children, with the men, with the women, the elders, the roads I built, the humanitarian, the schools, it hurt me. I need to watch the nation just give it up. Just give it up and put them back to square one. So it pains you, mister, but it hurts me more. Because the mission that I went there for was to give freedom.
Well, you did. You guys did, but they fucked it up themselves. Yeah, fail at it.
Very sad for the parties.
Sahil, do you agree that once Osama bin Laden was executed, America could have left the country by then? Do you know why they stayed? And do not come up with South. They were here for the minerals and the resources. Do you know the exact reason why America stayed longer, even after the assassination of Osama bin Laden?
People saying different things. Don't give a shit for them about resources or other things.
Exactly.
As Saddam Hussein told, it's 100% correct. They came to give us freedom. They came to build us schools. They came to give us 21st century knowledge. But we horribly couldn't use this chance. We didn't have what it says in English. People from hurt their hearts, especially our leaders. They didn't thought about our nation. They just did selfishness. For that, we felt everything in it comes.
Did you mean corruption?
Corruption is just one small thing, as they did.
Well, I don't know, man. Don't beat yourself up too much, I say, because I mean, while the individual soldiers and the men were valiant, putting their life on the line and had a good cause, you know, trying to free Afghanistan. People like Dick Cheney and listen, I'm a conservative on the right, but that was kind of a fucked up war, you know. I just remember in Iraq, like Halliburton, which Dick Cheney had huge ties to. He was like the president of Halliburton at one time. Well, then Halliburton gets the #1 contract in Iraq, you know, in Afghanistan, to haul fuel and supplies for the military. And the military, or the Halliburton, there was so much money just being thrown over there. If they even got a flat fucking tire, instead of changing it, they would burn the whole vehicle down and build the United States government. So it was crazy what was happening over there. We could have been a lot more effective, for for sure too. You know, I mean, but Afghanistan especially is like that's where empires go to die. You know, I mean, Britain's tried 4 times, the Soviet Union's tried. You know, America's tried. Obviously, it's just it's not a great place to go if you want to survive. You know, I'm just saying. But I think that the objective was initially it was going good. You know, like because we had special forces in there and we joined forces with the Northern Alliance and it was going pretty good. But then we, you know, brought in conventional forces and drug it out and shit, and that's exactly where they want us over there. You know, say what you want about the Afghanis, but the Taliban.
Conventional forces. What's wrong with conventional forces, bro?
Yeah, exactly. But they have, you know. But what I'm just saying though is that, you know, you got to hand it to them, man, to where they were not willing to give up their way of life, and it's sad. I agree. I was sure hoping the Afghanistan people would stand up and keep their country. You know, there was lots of brave men and, you know, and women that were willing to do it, but not quite enough. And, you know, it's a real fucking shame what happened there. But we shouldn't even have been there in the first place, I guess, right?
It's
I mean,
very easy. Mounted. Just Google Afghanistan in 1960s, 1970s, and you will find out what was culture, what was Afghani culture, and what happened next.
India is doing like us, like Europe, and it was so fun. I mean, the before and after pictures is shocking. Like, I just don't think, like, I don't know, politics destroyed it, but I also think Islam also destroyed not only Iran but also Afghanistan.
oh yeah.
Especially,
You know, and what's scary is that I've talked to a bunch of Turks who are afraid that their country is going to go the same way as Iran. You know, where they have a bunch, even though they're Sunni, they're just afraid of hardline Islamic groups taking over their country. And these are Turks talking about this shit. I believe them. You know, so.
Turks, but also Emiratis. Like, did you know the Muslim Brotherhood is banned? Hamas is a terrorist group in Emirates. It is very interesting. Like, they were warning. I had some Emirati friends on Twitter. They were warning Europeans, like, don't allow these kind of animals inside Europe. They call them animals. Like, they call them like hayawan. Hayawan means animal in Arabic. They were call them like these very wild Muslims. You know, I don't call them Muslims. They're like extremists, like Islamists, because they don't even believe in their own religion. So they're just Islamists and they're terrorists. And my Emirati friends were warning them. They said that these animals are not even allowed inside the United Arab Emirates. Why are you allowing these guys inside Europe?
I don't understand the culture, but I'm just wondering if maybe a lot of these guys are actually a bunch of like Muslim incels. You know, shit's not going good for their lives. You know, they're not fucking, career's not advancing in the relationship department. They're not getting laid. They're not getting paid. Fuck it. Let's join a terrorist group. I wonder if the same thing's happening like to these Muslim dudes as like a bunch of the people in the West, because we have a serious incel problem in America, right in the West. You know, like a lot. I swear to God, like if you look at it, man, the Zodiac killer was an incel. They've never been able to prove it, but he was obviously mad at kids getting fucking laid and he wasn't. And he went and killed them, bro. He was literally, a bunch of these serial killers are like incels. And so I'm just wondering, like I said, a bunch of these fuckers are like pissed off incels that just said, fuck it, we'll join a terrorist group, you know? I'm just wondering that.
Saddam, sir, do the USA have authority on Taliban regime as well for now, after the Doha Agreement?
What?
Do USA have authority on Taliban regime? I mean, if
No.
USA asks something from Taliban, do they obey or not?
No. Taliban doesn't obey. I mean, they kind of showed us what they think of. They showed us after 20 years of what they think of our rules. I mean, they were able to be such a pain in the ass and such a problem to where it became no longer, feasible to try to even stay there and subdue these people. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, I wouldn't say that was necessarily a win for America. And Joe Biden leaving a bunch of weapons and equipment for the Taliban so they could basically become a legitimate military was fucked up too.
I just have one small request from all nations around the world about Afghanistan. If in any case, in any place, if they can do anything for Afghan people, they may ask Taliban to open schools. That's very, very sad point for us for now. We don't think about the economy, about other things. It's very important for us to get knowledge, to get higher schools, to get our schools to be open.
Yeah, but the Talibs are fundamentalists. They don't believe in a wide-ranging education system, and they didn't believe in it when they were set up in the 70s, in late 70s, early 80s in Pakistan before they bled over into Waziristan. Like the madrasas in Pakistan, they educated more fundamentalist believing Muslims rather than more moderate believing Muslims. And so the Taliban that took over, they're much more fundamentalist about their faith in ways that don't allow things like education for all Afghanis, unfortunately. I'm not sure how the United States changes that culture, right? We can't bomb that culture out of existence. We can't invade that culture out of existence. We can't persuade that culture out of existence. So I'm, to be frank, I'm unsure what we could do that would guarantee or at least greatly promote the idea of education for everyone in Afghanistan. I think it's a value that we should have, right? People should learn and go to college and all that kind of good stuff. But the way Afghanistan is set up and was over 30 years, it doesn't seem like education is really important to the government.
Well, Marshall, let's be honest though. I mean, to be honest, I mean, okay, like I'm not saying their values are right, but if they have conservative values, meaning they want to continue their way of life and conserve it, right? I guess, and they look on the Western, the Western world, and I mean, listen, there's a lot of things to envy about the Western world, but there's also a lot of things that are kind of fucked up. I mean, pharmaceuticals, we are so fucking doped up, and then they don't want us